Check, 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 check.
If you suffer with foot pain, you should consider getting your feet adjusted by a hand and foot chiropractor. Hi, my name is Dr. Kelly Calloway, and I'm a hand and foot.
That is literally the funniest thing ever.
And then I said,
It wasn't, but this guy could use a win. Even if it's not as big of a win as I get with free Kasasa Cash checking. Kasasa Cash pays me a really high rate and refunds ATM withdrawal fees nationwide. So I feel like a queen. Has a mega bank ever made you feel that way? Or is it more like this guy? Take back banking with Kasasa Cash.
get Kasasa.
Welcome to the Green Country Sports Network live broadcast of the Tahlequah Lady Tigers versus Claremore Lady Zebras. I'm Ashley Stevens, along with Coach Gary Wing, Dr. Kelly Calloway, Craig Wing is here tonight, and Ryan Hosley on the camera. So
Finally get Craig to do some work.
it's good to have him back.
Yep.
After his, he was milking that graduation thing for a while, huh?
Well, he heard there was a hospitality room, I think. He's a single guy. You got to get food where you can.
That's it. So you're watching the First State Bank pregame show, and we're about 8 minutes away from the start of tonight's matchup. Lady Zebras come in here 0-5, and of course Tahlequah 6-0, and they had to reschedule their first matchup due to the Claremore football team making a pretty deep run into the 5A football playoffs, and so they didn't have many of their players back yet ready to go, so they asked to reschedule, and that game I believe was rescheduled to January 23rd, where that will be the makeup game, but struggling quite a bit to find their footing, and so Claremore is going to get all they want from the Lady Tigers tonight.
Sometimes if it turns out the way the scores indicate it's going to turn out, which usually it doesn't, but if it does, I don't know. These kind of games are tough when you're losing. It's also tough when you're winning, because how much is your team getting out of this? I mean, what good is it really to improve?
And one of the things that was discussed, practice, etc., is not to come out flat. Don't come out and they want to come out hot and on fire and don't play down, if you will. So that's kind of a fear that they'll come out and be lackadaisical, look past them, because coming up in just a few weeks, in next week or so, is the Tournament of Champions. So don't take this game lightly. Use it to work on some things and to shine the medal, if you will. So that way, when you go into the Tournament of Champions, you're in rhythm, you feel good, but and not to overlook the Lady Zebras.
Yeah. And it's been a tough season for them. They have a hard time scoring, and it's just been a tough season. Like you said, getting their footing. Once they get on a roll, you can really see some improvement sometimes.
So some key facts for tonight, though. We're still monitoring Corey's chase for 1,000, and I believe she's 890 something points, 892. 892 is the official stat, so she needs 108 points. I doubt she'll get that tonight. She may, but she's only 108 points away from 1,000 points, and that is phenomenal.
Yep.
A phenomenal task.
And she's off to a good start. She's averaging 15.6 points a game, 7 rebounds, and 2.8 blocks, which is pretty phenomenal.
She and Jaden have both played here at Tahlequah since they were freshmen. And, I believe it was about I could be wrong, about second or third game of the season is when Corey actually starting as a freshman. And then Jaden was one of the early subs even as her freshman year. And to see the growth of these two from ninth grade to today has been amazing. Because, you have those kids go peak. They'll have those great years and then they'll peak early. And that hasn't happened with these two. They've continually progressed better and better. And something that I've noticed as far as Corey this year is her leadership ability and the ability to finish at the rim. Her touch has gotten so much softer, and she has the ability just to take over down low and then when she's going up, she finishes with that nice touch, and that's going to be difficult for defenders to stop that, and that's something that she has really grown. Early on, you know, she'd go down low, pound real hard, and then go to the rim too hard, and now she's finishing very well.
Yeah, we saw that in the Booker T game. They had a 6'3" girl trying to guard her. Well, they had Corey dribbling the ball up the floor against their man-to-man, and that sure messed their little plans up, caused them a lot of trouble.
And she's expanded her range. That was one of the things she wanted to do. If you talk about one of the goals that she had, was to expand her range, and now, you know, you have to respect her beyond the arc. She can hit from downtown, so when you think, especially in girls basketball, you have those fives coming out, and she has the ability to take them on the dribble or hit that three right in your face. You know, the threat that she now poses is amplified.
And you know, the game of basketball has changed so much. You have the 7'5" guy from France that came in and signed with San Antonio, and he's a whiz with dribbling the ball and three-point shots. You know, if you had a 7'5" guy in 1970, there's no way he's going to be more than 5 feet from the basketball goal.
Isn't his number 75 as well? I think that's one of the things.
It's not uncommon nowadays to have 7-footers, or you almost have to be a big to be anywhere. You got to be able to hit an outside shot.
Absolutely.
Now, I mean, before it was never like that. So.
And who made the tying three-pointer the other night in the boys' game?
Yeah, exactly.
6'9".
Zach Brown, 6'9", hammers it.
Yeah, and he had no hesitation with it either.
Yeah.
So.
And the thing about it, Hilldale, we played a big 6'10" maybe, that's all he shot was three-pointers. Of course, he was off.
Yeah.
That game, luckily for us, but you can't stop that.
It's interesting to see how the game of basketball, pretty much all sports have evolved, you know, and what they are today. You know, you look at football, it's a passing heavy, you know, league now. There's lots of points. But you look at basketball now, they're shooting from all over. You see what Steph Curry has done. You've got to pick him up at half court, because he'll pull up and hit nothing but net, you know, and has high percentage shot there, you know, and so that's kind of where we have progressed, and you see the things that happen in the pros trickle down into the college realm and then into the high school arena, and so you're starting to see that as well. That's why I really love to watch like women's basketball. I still feel like it's pure.
It is.
You know, you're going to see plays get set up. You're going to see defenses set up. And boys, they're just running up and down the court. They're still running plays.
Whatever. Yeah. No, I agree with you totally.
It's exciting. It's exciting basketball to watch. But really, when you watch really good girls basketball, like you watch Iowa, you know, watch Iowa play basketball with Caitlin Clark and stuff. It's phenomenal.
Yeah. I think that's really probably how, like, Naismith really, obviously envisioned it, you know, that true, like, not that I don't love dunking and things like that.
Oh, sure.
But, you know, of course, women's basketball is the true basketball.
Yeah.
As far as the way it probably should be played.
That three-pointer's changed our defense, too, because that used to be, and Steph Curry's changed, too. It used to be that three-point line. Well, don't go much past the three-point line, but now you got to go 10 feet past it, or they'll be making threes on you.
So we're
changed.
We're about 1 minute away from the starting lineups, and prior to that, we will honor our country with the singing of the national anthem.
You want a few stats before we start?
Sure.
Thanks to Craig been at home compiling these. Like I said a while ago, Rainwater 15.6 points, 7 rebounds, 2.8 blocks. Jaden Buttry is next on the scoring list, 12.8 a game, 6 rebounds and 2.5 steals. Got those long arms. And Maddie Matthews shooting 35% on threes, which is really good, and 9.3 a game. So,
well, it looks like we're lining up for the national anthem. We're going to step aside for just a moment while we honor the United States of America.
really good. What a singer.
Talking about the courage it takes to get out in front of all these people and that young and belt out the national anthem. That was impressive. Congratulations.
I'm trying to
Great
get
job.
Gary to do it. He won't do it.
Little young Eckert. I didn't catch her first name.
McKinley Eckert.
Oh, that was awesome.
So now we're going to announce the starting lineups for the Claremore Lady Zebras. Head coach is Bobby Cope, assisted by Madison Cook. Starting at forward, number 11, a senior, Jazz Cookson. And then another senior, 5'7" guard, number 12, Taylor Garrison. Another senior guard, 5'8", number 13, Chloe Shellhorn. And a guard, 5'3", senior, number 14, Kaylin Brito. And another senior, 5'9", number 22, Peyton Roberts. That's the starting lineups for the Lady Zebras. And now, starting lineups for your Lady Tigers. Head coach, David Qualls, assisted by Coach K, Charles Nigel. A senior, number 0, Maddie Matthews. Another guard, senior, number 2, Taylor T.D. Dick. And a guard, another senior, number 3, Jersey Retzlaff.
She had a great game last game.
And another senior, number 21, the NSU signee, Jaden Buttrey. And that senior, center, Air Force Academy signee, number 25, Corey Rainwater.
Hey, I saw Larry Shade down in the crowd. He came to watch Corey tonight. His dad was Hastings and mom was Loretta Shade, you know, the former vice chief of Cherokee Nation. But anyway, he was one of my students, and he's a longtime coach around. So, hello, Larry. Glad you're here.
Yeah. And guys, we want to thank First State Bank again for the pregame show. And they did want us to mention tonight they have a really cool, which you see the commercials called Kasasa. It's a paid back cashback checking. I have it, and I actually get between about $7.50 to $10 a month back in my checking account. So check it out if you're looking for a checking account that'll pay you back.
That sounds like a great deal right there.
It's more than Gary gives me.
I usually get about that much picking up aluminum cans off the road. That's my retirement fund.
So here we are, ready to tip it off. Lady Tigers versus Lady Zebras. There's a tip, and Zebras are going to take control. Ball handled by Kaylin Brito, the senior.
Tahlequah's in our 1-2-2. We like to play that with Buttrey out on the front. Use those long arms to steal.
Tries to get it inside, knocked away by Jersey. Comes up with it is Rainwater, and here come the Tigers.
That's good backside help, wasn't it?
Tried to get it inside, knocked away by Retzlaff.
We were talking last, Jersey had her best game of the year, and I don't know, made 6-8 free throws in a row in the fourth quarter and sealed that victory for us.
Jersey trying to get it on the wing to Buttrey, had it knocked away. Tahlequah keeps possession.
Well, they're in the same defense, 1-2-2.
Matthews over to Retzlaff, looking inside to Buttrey. Quickly, baseline jumper to Rainwater. Nice touch, nice finish. Rainwater with 2.
An assist by Buttrey. That was
Tahlequah in the press. And here's Buttrey with a steal. Nice give to Matthews. Nice job. Good finish.
Play. Another assist by Buttrey. She could have 100 tonight. Red, she's going. Good, great defense. Got 5-second call.
5-second call. So Tigers forcing 2 turnovers early. 6:52 to go in the first. Tigers on top 4-0. And Rainwater on the inbounds is fouled by number 11. That's Jazz Cookson. Should be her first, the team's first. That's a Myers-Bernard foul. Send her to the Tahlequah handyman free throw line, shooting 2.
That's just always the reaction. I didn't touch her. I didn't touch her.
Corey misses the first of 2. Rainwater, high percentage free throw shooter usually. Nails the second one.
Boy, it got quiet there when she was bouncing that ball.
Letting her focus.
Man.
Tigers in the press, got her trapped in the corner. Able to escape. And there's Matthews with the steal. Oh, they're going to get her. Oh, held ball. Thought he may call a foul, but no, it's going to be held ball, and then Tahlequah will take over. So good hustle there by the senior guard. Taylon Dick bringing the ball down for the Tigers.
She's a scrapper.
Inside Buttrey. Buttrey trying to get it over to Rainwater. Has it knocked out of bounds, but will be Claremore ball.
You know, that referee standing right there, he's kind of taking his life in it as a cheerleader's kicking those cheers right behind his ear.
So Trap tries to throw it about, stolen by Matthews, over to Buttrey. Good finish there, assist Matthews. Timeout, Claremore, as Tahlequah's on a 7-0 run to start the quarter. And that's going to be a 30-second timeout.
That's a good way to start it, isn't it?
Great way to start. You want to start and get in rhythm early. And again, we talked about in the First State Bank pregame show about worried that they may come out flat. And it doesn't look like they're going to come out flat.
No, I don't know what Claremore can say. They've got the ball. They're behind 7-0. They've got the ball past half court one time. So I don't know.
Nice, good, strong defensive effort early here by the Lady Tigers, applying the pressure. And the Zebras right now with no answer. As I said earlier, the Lady Tigers have started with a 7-0 run.
Well,
how do you answer it? I mean, as far as knowing the difference. I mean, we know there's a difference in the way things have gone.
It's just right there, Buttrey is stealing the ball. They can't hesitate. If you're Claremore, you can't stay. You got to get rid of that ball. And there they are. Tahlequah's doing such a good job of just swarming. And there's another example, held ball. We'll stay with Claremore, but right now they're just moving the ball too slow.
Yeah, Kelly, if they got somebody who can throw the ball, let's throw it to half court.
That's what I'm saying, or bring everyone down like he's doing now. You know what I mean? Just make everyone stay down here.
Yeah.
What else do you do?
So what's happening is they're getting the ball and there's no one to throw it to. They're not moving around, and so that's allowing Tahlequah girls to trap them, which I'm good with. And so Tahlequah comes up with possession. Inside to Buttrey on the inbounds. Another basket for Jaden Buttrey. It's 11-0. Lady Tigers. Trapped again. Ball stolen this time by Jersey Retzlaff. 13-0.
Well, the answer to this is
stolen by Taylon Dick.
The answer to this is Tahlequah to pull off. That's what Claremore's hoping.
And he will. I think he will eventually. Just gotta.
Knocked out of bounds by Tahlequah. Will remain Claremore ball. 15-0 to start the first. 5:46 to go. Excuse me, called a foul. Called a two-hand push, not knocked out of bounds. So that's Maddie Matthews' first team foul of the period for the Lady Tigers.
So it looks like we've switched into man-to-man here.
Brito being guarded by Taylon Dick.
Just stand there holding it like you were talking about, Ashley. There was your shot right there.
Floater.
There you go.
Got it.
Lefty there. Nice lefty shot.
Kaylin Brito hits the first. Makes it 15-2. Lady Tigers on top. 5:08 to go in the first period. Over to Matthews. She's got a good look at a three ball. Got it.
Ooh.
Lady Tiger three ball is good. 18-2.
Yeah, right
inside.
over here.
She's about loses the ball. Tipped. She's able to get it out over to Brito. Brito gets it across half court, and then she's trapped. She stepped out of bounds. That'll be Tahlequah ball. Turnover.
If you're out there watching from home, don't cross half court and stop dribbling. Stop dribbling before you get to half court. That's an extra defender, that half court line, when you do that.
So clock running, 4:40 to go. Trying to get it inside to Buttrey, and she's going to be fouled hard by number 12, Taylor Garrison. I believe that's her first foul. Claremore's second of the period. 4:39 remaining in one.
These officials are going to become pretty familiar by the end of the year. I guess we use the same ones.
Inbounding, trying to get it over to Buttry. She does. Same play that works well against really anybody. Extends the lead to 18. It's 20-2.
Good offside pick.
Able to get behind it. Got a chance to make a basket, and she does. Good job in transition there by
She made the hardest shot in basketball. I say it every time.
the Zebras. 20-4. Inside to Rainwater. Being triple team. Back to Buttry. Matthews for three. Way downtown. Ooh. Off the mark. Rebounded by Buttry. Rebounded by Rainwater. Over to Buttry.
She got a rebound and an assist. That was a good play.
So Buttry with several baskets already in the first quarter. Lob pass stolen by Rainwater.
10 points for Buttry, guys.
Way downtown is Taylor Dick. Counted. Nothing but net. Could hear the swish all the way up here, even in our headphones. 25-4. Lady Tigers with a commanding lead. Another tip ball stolen by Matthews. Transition over to Buttry. Buttry, nice contact. Tries to finish through, unable to finish. Ball's knocked around. Zebras come up with it. I think she was trying to draw the foul there. Went up expecting a little harder foul than what occurred. And the Zebras turned the ball over.
She tried a no-look pass there. It wasn't even, you know what I mean? That wasn't necessary on that one.
So Libby Jones and number 5, Emery Woody, check in for the Zebras, along with Tony Gibson.
They're playing quite a few players already.
Yeah. Trying to find somebody who can
Like a combination.
get a spark. Yeah. Get something going. Looks like they're not very experienced. Just looking.
Over to Jaden Buttry, inside, trying to get it to Rainwater, and has it knocked out of bounds. Will stay Tahlequah ball. They're doing a decent job of guarding Corey. Zebras are. I think they've decided they're going to let anybody else beat them but Corey, so as they're swarming her. Long end pass over to Jersey Retzloff. Matthews with another 3 attempt. Off the rim, no good. Ball's rebounded by the Zebras. And then stolen immediately by Taylor Dick. Good move off the backboard.
Oh.
Good finish.
Wow, that
Nice
was
little Euro step.
tough shot.
Nearly stolen, and here they come. Oh, and they're going to get Jersey with a blocking foul. She was not set. Her first. That's going to be the team's second foul. Comes with 2:49 to go in the first.
So we're, like you said, Kelly, they're backing up, give them a chance to pass the ball around.
Trying to get it inside. Ball's off of her hands, off of Gibson's hands, and Tahlequah will take over on possession.
But it's just not to help Claremore out. We're practicing on stuff we're going to need later in the year. So
2.5 to play in the first. 27-4, Lady Tigers on top. Taylor Dick looking inside to Rainwater, but nothing there. Is there fronting her. Long pass over to Matthews. She comes down with it. Back to Buttry. Inside quickly to Rainwater, going to work. Spin around. Nice finish again. Just inside the free throw line. 29-4. Again, that's that touch I was talking about during pregame, and that nice spin move and good finish.
yeah, good drop step.
Under a minute to play. Looks like Lauren Stevens and Carson Gilbert set to check in at the next whistle. 3-point attempt. Off the backboard, no good. Rebound, Retzloff.
She was in the perfect rebounding spot right there. They're using her head.
Taylor Dick, again, way downtown. She can hit him, and does. Woo. Nice job. My favorite line, tickle the twine from behind the line, is TD.
I never have heard that. Where'd you get that from?
Why write poems, Kelly?
Yeah.
Timeout, Claremore.
Let's see.
They got that Harvard
And
president
that's a full timeout.
up for plagiarism. You better be careful there,
That's
Ashley.
right.
We're going to take a break with them. We'll be right back. Thank you for watching Greek Country Sports Network.
Cash at First State Bank.
Hello and welcome to Green Country Sports Network, your home for Tahlequah Tiger basketball. Tonight's game is brought to you by First State Bank, Tahlequah's bank. Green Country Funeral Home, 203 Ron Rice Avenue. Horseshoe Inn and Campground, 936-229.
Welcome back to the Green Country Sports Network. Couple stats. Taylon Dick with 10, Jaden Buttrey with 10, plus 4 assists and 2 steals, and Corey Rainwater with 4. Checked into the games, Carson Gilbert and Lauren Stevens, giving Maddie Matthews and Jersey Retzlaff a rest. Stolen by Taylon Dick. Tigers in transition, bounce pass over to Buttrey. Rainwater from way downtown, there it is, count it. We talked about that earlier. She has the ability to hit from beyond the arc, and there's a good example of it.
She'll need that when she's playing ball at Air Force. That's a good shot for her.
35-4, Tahlequah with a 31-point advantage. Clock at 52. That's what's remaining in the first. Tahlequah looks to have gone to a man. And Buttrey with the steal. Outlet to Gilbert. Gilbert, long pass to Rainwater. Nice, can't finish.
Did somebody block her shot?
Yeah, it looked like looks like to me she was fouled with no call, but
The girls set up a campfire in the 3-second lane down there.
Moving the ball around.
Don't want to call that when you're so far ahead, I guess.
Clock down to 14 seconds. Inside to Buttrey, Buttrey knocks it away. And then it tipped by Stevens over to Rainwater. 6 seconds to go. Rainwater in transition, might as well take it all the way. Pull-up jumper, got it. Nice job there by Corey Rainwater to end the quarter. Tahlequah 37, Lady Zebras 4. We're going to take a break. Thank you for watching Green Country Sports Network.
7942, Armstrong Bank. Baker's Furniture, where you buy the best for less. State Farm Agent Laura Lunn. Hutchins Law. Countryside Wellness, Family Chiropractic Care and Clinical Nutrition. Skate House, where the good times roll. Chris's Quick Lube. Two Sisters Financial, Renda and Renita Dick. Tahlequah Handyman. H&H Quality Tires and Auto. Grace Medical Equipment. Medical equipment provided gracefully. State Representative Bob Ed Culver. The Straight Edge Barbershop, 514 South Muskogee.
Welcome back to the Green Country Sports Network. It's all Lady Tigers. Coach, just some first quarter scoring. TD with 10, Buttrey with 10. Corey Rainwater with the last 5 points there now has 9. Maddie with 5 and Jersey with 2. Each of them have about 3 or 4 steals apiece, and so good numbers to start the quarter.
Yep. Our cheerleaders or Palm Squad down there?
Palm.
They're in their Christmas outfit today.
Yeah, they're going to be leading I believe it's at halftime of both. They're going to be leading the cheer or the dance, the spirit clinic. They had a spirit clinic recently.
Oh, well, that's always fun right there.
So quick correction on the score. Rainwater has 10. We missed a free pointer she made. Okay. And there's Jaden Buttrey with a 3 from the short corner. Now she has 13.
I think they're actually going to perform between the boys and girls game.
Oh, okay, great. So stick around and watch that.
Yeah, we'll be
on. Hey, it is so much easier to shoot when you're up by 40. There's no pressure on you whatsoever.
The good news is that some of the other girls are going to get some more playing experience.
So too long of a pass, and Rainwater jumping, couldn't come down with it. Knocks it out of bounds, so Claremore will retain possession. 7:24 to go in the second. 40-4 is the score.
Got a lot of Claremore parents down in front of us supporting their girls.
Brindley Guess is a freshman, and she's forced into the backcourt. So Tahlequah will take over.
She thought it was a backcourt call, but it wasn't. She could have just kept playing because
she picked it up on this side and then went in. That was the issue, huh?
Yeah.
Inside to Rainwater. Rainwater triple teamed out to Gilbert. There's Buttrey in the corner. 3-ball off the back of the rim. No good. Knocked out of bounds by Taylon Dick. The Claremore ball.
Taylon Dick has got somebody her size out there.
Take a moment here and acknowledge this. Paisley Qualls makes her first varsity appearance of her senior year. It's good to see her back, defying the odds with that ACL injury. And so it's awesome to see Paisley out there tonight.
It really is. Well, you'd hate to see her miss her senior year. It's just so good to see her back out there.
And quickly, Paisley Qualls picks up a foul. You know, the thing about Paisley is she's been working out with Barry Dotson and has really just hammered it in the gym and doing everything she could to get back and get back early. So, and you can see she's done a great job to do that.
Yeah, hats off to Barry for getting her back so quick, or helping get her back so quick.
So stolen there by Taylon Dick, and here come the Lady Tigers in transition. Inside quickly to Rainwater, out to Gilbert for a nice 3 look. Off the rim, no good. Good hustle there by Stevens to knock it back in bounds. Claremore comes up with it.
Yeah, I mentioned earlier, number 25 of Claremore is just about the same size as Taylon. And she's the smallest one. Taylon's usually the smallest one on court, so I bet she's enjoying this.
Trying to move the ball around. 22, Peyton Roberts, being guarded by Stevens. Gets it over to number 12. That's Taylor Garrison. Inside now, Rainwater defending. Good block there by Rainwater. TD comes up with it. She's going to attack. No one's there to stop her. Good take, coast to coast by Taylon Dick.
Coast to coast.
5:40 to play in the first half. 42-4 is the score. Lady Tigers on top. Checking in at the next whistle will be Jaden Buttrey and Maddie Matthews.
There's
inside, number 22. Blocked there by Lauren Stevens. Good job. Taylon Dick in some pressure. Gets it out to Paisley. Inside to Rainwater. Rainwater, nice move. Can't get it to fall, draws the foul, and that's a Myers-Bernard foul. We'll send her to the Tahlequah Handyman free throw line.
Rainwater needs to watch that arm. She kind of swung it around a little bit, and that will get called occasionally. So they just don't ever want to make it a habit.
Have to go up strong in there, and yeah.
Makes the first of 2. Taylon Dick gonna get a breather, and it looks like Buttrey will be subbing in for Rainwater since she didn't come on in. Generally a sign that she's subbing the shooter.
They won't let them sub till the second shot, will they?
And that's who she's subbing for.
She's subbing
Rainwater.
for her.
Yeah. But in the old days, they used to come in after the first shot. They won't let them do that anymore.
So the Tiger lead is now 40.
So you can come in and shoot for the person?
No.
Oh.
But she had 2 shots, and
I
after
got you.
her first one, they used to could sub in, but not for the shooter.
Right.
So you're right. I went goofy there for a second.
Well, I was thinking, well, that'd be kind of cool if you could come in for the shooter.
So Buttrey nearly steals it. Claremore comes up with it. Good defensive pressure. She nearly throws it away. There's this almost stole it. Again, knocks it away. Claremore retains possession. Freshman. Brindley Guess, number 25.
She has some moves here, though.
Out to number 22, Peyton Roberts, a senior. Tiger defense denying pretty much anything right now. Zebra's just looking for any signs of life. Bounce pass over to Brindley, the
Look at
freshman.
her. She looks like she can ball handle.
Over to the senior. She's going to drive to her right. Blocked again by Stevens.
Well, she got some air on
And
that
here comes
rebound.
Gilbert in transition. Good finish there by Carson Gilbert.
Good job. It would take a fast girl to catch her, I think.
And now we have a turnover by Claremore. She carried the ball. So 46-4 here in the second period, 3:50 remaining. Long inbounds pass just over the reach of Stevens. Buttrey comes up with it. Maddie Matthews, short corner. Gilbert at the wing for three, off the rim. No good. Ball's up for grabs. Thrown away there by Claremore. And Gilbert comes up with it. Over to Stevens, back to Matthews. Sees Buttrey down low. Nice job.
Good pass.
Good catch there by Buttrey. I believe that's her 15th point.
Pretty good court vision to see her down there.
48-4 is the score.
Paisley's been out there a while, so her knee must be doing okay.
Inside, number 15, Tony Gibson. Guarded by Stevens, can't get it to fall. Rebound, Qualls. Over to Matthews. Back to Qualls, she's going to attack. Lets the one fly, can't get it to fall. Buttrey trying for the rebound, but off of her leg. It's going to be Claremore ball. Nice take there by Qualls. Hoping to draw the foul, looked like, to no avail.
I can just imagine how happy Paisley is to be out there.
Gilbert contesting. Good defensive pressure, forces the walk and the turnover. Jersey checks back in for Lauren Stevens.
Hey, First Baptist Church is hosting youth activities on Wednesday night, but they will kick it back up in January. They're taking some time off for family time these next 2 weeks.
2.5 to play here in the first half. Lady Tigers with a commanding lead, 48-4. Gilbert to her left, over to Paisley Qualls.
There's your chance.
Being pressured, gets it over to Gilbert. Gilbert attacks. Nice little runner, switch it up. Good finish there by Carson Gilbert for her 4th point.
That was a very soft shot.
Carson Gilbert, who's actually left-handed, finished with her offhand, the right hand.
I didn't know she was left-handed.
Inside, stolen there by Buttrey. So they're trying to feed it down low. Quickly, out to Qualls. Pull up and shoot. Nope. She's going to give it over to Gilbert. And Gilbert, 6 points.
Good assist. Good assist. That was very unselfish.
Checking in at the next whistle. Looks like will be Riley Dotson and Natalie Page. 1.5 to play. 52-4. 1.5 to play in the first half. Excuse me. Don't want anybody tuning away yet.
Whoa. Whew. Well, you know, if you're sitting home thinking Claremore coach is a bad coach, he's not. It's just he just doesn't have the players right now.
So checking in for the Tigers also is number 10, Lakin Adams, who's a freshman. Fiery little freshman.
Yeah,
very aggressive. Quick as well, so big ceiling for Lakin.
Yeah. He's going to develop these players, and they'll be much better later in the year.
Dotson over to Retzloff, and Retzloff took just a little bit of stutter step. Gets him. 52-4, 1:19 to play in the first half. Kaylin Brito bringing the ball down for the Zebras.
She made a good little shot earlier in the game.
There's Lakin Adams trying to steal it. Madeline Spencer gets it over to Brito. Brito's going to attack left side.
It's her shot.
And gets it to fall. Brito with 4 points of their 6. Over to Natalie Page. Page over to Dotson. Dotson can hit from 3 as well. Inside to Buttrey. Back to Page. Dotson just inside the arc. Can't get it to fall. Rebound Adams. Over to Dotson. Again, here's Page. She'll shoot. Good look at the basket. Can't find the rim. Rebounded Retzloff.
That was a pass.
It was a pass to Retzloff.
Yes.
Let's call it that.
Yes, she was open under there.
Lakin Adams over to Page. Page looking inside to Buttrey. Back door to Retzloff. Reverse layup ain't good. Nice.
Yes.
Good ball movement there. Assist.
Good
Credit
play.
to Buttrey.
Page's dad is coaching out at Grandview, and he's a former Tiger player back in the day.
6 assists for Jaden, guys.
So 3-ball attempt, no good. Rebound by Buttrey. Buttrey. Oh, she got it. She got it.
7 for 7.
Count it. Count it.
Yeah,
Here we at Green Country Sports Network, all we do is make highlights.
we just got viral again. I'm just kidding. Craig's going to be busy again tonight.
Great job there by Jaden Buttrey to close out the half, 57-6. We're going to take a break. Thank you for watching Green Country Sports Network.
Hello, I'm David of Green Country Funeral Home, the only locally owned funeral home in Tahlequah, owned by my wife Renita and myself. We're also proud to be the only funeral home in the area with an on-site crematory to meet the needs of our community, your families. Our family at Green Country Funeral Home works to assist and guide you through the many details of your family's final needs and wishes. Green Country Funeral Home, where we don't work for a corporation, we work for you.
Myers and Bernard, your hometown real estate team. Pro Mortgage Associates. Jackson Hewitt Tax Service. First Baptist Students. B.J. Baker Trial Attorney. And as always,
If you suffer with foot pain, you should consider getting your feet adjusted by a hand and foot chiropractor. Hi, my name is Dr. Kelly Calloway, and I'm a hand and foot chiropractor in Tahlequah, Oklahoma. There are 26 bones in each foot, all of which can be adjusted. When one or more of the foot bones lose their healthy alignment, it can lead to a foot problem. We help conditions such as plantar fasciitis, heel spurs, and toe pain. A gentle chiropractic foot adjustment will restore healthy alignment and function to the joint and tissues in the feet. This will correct the underlying cause of most foot conditions. Our patients love having their feet adjusted, and you will be amazed by how good you will feel after you have your feet adjusted. Call our office today to receive your complimentary consultation for your painful foot condition.
thanks for watching.
Are you a fitness beginner who is struggling to lose weight? Maybe you've tried tons of different diets, but nothing seems to work. Maybe you're looking in the mirror, you're not happy about the reflection that's staring back at you. At Elevated Aesthetics, we help fitness beginners learn how to lose 15 to 20 pounds in 6 months or less, guaranteed without having to give up their favorite foods. On average, each client that joins loses at least 28.6 pounds inside of the program. So if you're interested, text info to 918-265-4477. That's 918-265-4477. Chat soon.
Welcome back to the Green Country Sports Network, Green Country Funeral Home halftime show. And as expected, it's all Tahlequah, 57-6. And we were talking off air, Claremore just trying to build a program at this point to get somewhat competitive, and Tahlequah using this game to stay in rhythm, as next week they travel to the BOK in Tulsa for the Tournament of Champions. And that's pretty impressive, to be invited, first of all, because they didn't go last year, but they were there the year before. So these kids don't really know how special they've had it. They made the state tournament, went to state, and then now playing in the Tournament of Champions. That's something that doesn't happen very often. And the first matchup, Coach, is going to be a great one. It's Tahlequah versus Lincoln Christian, and Lincoln Christian, the girls, won the whole thing last year. So it's not going to be a cakewalk at all. And then the other two teams of note that are 5A, Sapulpa and Booker T. Washington, are all in the Tournament of Champions. So very tough matchups.
Do you know who Max Preps has ranked number 1?
El Reno.
El Reno's number 1. So Sapulpa's 3?
Sapulpa is behind, Tahlequah. Max Preps has Tahlequah number 2 in the state behind El Reno, and then Sapulpa behind that. And Carl Albert's down there a little bit as well.
It's a great competition for your team. It'll help you in the long run, win or lose, but it's also get a lot of media attention up there.
Absolutely. It's going to be great exposure for this Tiger team, and very difficult competition early in the season, which should help them later in the season when they try to make their playoff run.
Yeah.
Well, back-to-back tournaments, because they start the 27th, 28th, and 29th at the TOC, and then the following week, January 4th, 5th, to 6th, I believe. Don't quote me on the dates, but it's close to that, where they enter the Verdigris tournament. And Verdigris always has a great tournament with some very good ranked teams. Verdigris having a good year already this year as well. So lots of good competition. These Lady Tigers don't get much of a break over the holidays.
Right. If you're at home, listen to us right now, and you're thinking 3A and 4A don't play good basketball, think again, because Dale boys 2A school won it all last year.
They won it all,
and Lincoln 4A won it all.
Very, very good ball clubs, So it's going to be exciting to watch. I'm excited to go up there and watch them play. And again, we were hoping the Lady Tigers wouldn't look past the Lady Zebras today, and it doesn't appear that they've done so. They've come out and taken care of business early, barring a miracle. I believe that they can sit back now and rest just a little bit. Be interesting to see what they do in the second half as far as experience, getting some of these other players on the court and getting some varsity time.
Yeah. Now, all our starters, this is their game. Everybody else on that bench has played another game earlier today. So,
the Lady Tigers in JV action won 67-7 earlier, and then the boys, JV boys, actually fell to the Claremore boys. I think they lost by around 10 or so. So the next game, the boys' game, is going to be a tough one as well. So you want to stick around for that.
Yeah, Claremore's boys are ranked 15th in the state, I think.
So Lady Tigers on the court with their starters: Maddie Matthews, Taylon Dick, Corey Rainwater, Jaden Buttrey, and Jersey Retzloff, all seniors. Very senior-heavy team.
We're just about ready to go, aren't we?
Looks like Claremore will start with possession to start the third period.
Looks like they've got their starting crew out there also.
Brito will bring it down for the Zebras.
Well, a lot slower pace here already. I can see that.
Jazz Cookson gets it back over to Chloe Shellhorn. Long pass stolen by Rainwater, then trying to throw it back in. Zebras come back up with it. I guess that's technically a turnover, but Matthews picks up a cheap foul there. It's a Myers and Bernard foul. Maddie's second foul, The first team foul of the third period for the Lady Tigers, and that inbounds was stolen by Retzloff.
Good job. Anticipated that pass coming down through there.
Long pass inside to Rainwater. Rainwater, nice move. Couldn't get it to fall. Retzloff trying to get the rebound, but Jazz Cookson comes up with it.
She went left, and that's one of the very few times that she will go left. And that's something she should work on the rest of the year. And move.
And trying to get it inside. Thought she had position on Rainwater, and the ball was errantly thrown away. Lady Tigers will take over. Taylor Dick will bring the ball down for the Lady Tigers.
So,
Matthews, head fake, off the screen, has Buttry. Good give and go right there. Good finish there by Buttry. I believe she now has 20 points.
Great assist. That's worked well for Tahlequah, that screen and roll.
It's one of them old ones, right? The old pick and roll.
Old pick and roll, yes.
We talk about the evolution of the game, but when things work, keep doing them. Inside to number 12, Taylor Garrison. Got the old shooter's roll.
Well, that just sat on the rim for a bit. Didn't know if it was going to go in or not. That's about the exciting thing that happened.
Matthews,
Let's
again,
try
off the
that
screen.
again.
They don't fall for this time. Over to Dick. Good look at
Get
the three
another
ball.
one.
Can't get it to fall. Rebound is Roberts for the Zebras. 59-8, Lady Tigers up.
Yeah, we didn't have anybody go to the rebounding spot over there.
Brito picks up her dribble. Back to the top of the key to Cookson. Long, dangerous pass, nearly stolen by Taylor Dick. Gets it inside there to Roberts.
Almost stolen again by Taylor.
Nice shot at the elbow. Can't find the rim. It's going to go out of bounds. Be Tahlequah ball.
Chris's Quick Lube has 4 locations. Unfortunately, he's not open, so you can't go up after the game. But
went and saw David Murray today over the one across from Walgreens. Did a great job.
They always do. Fast and friendly.
They're trying to get it to Jersey. Has it knocked out, but we're last touch, so it will be Claremore ball. Not to forget Armstrong Bank. They do a great job as well. Bobby McAlpine and crew.
Our crowd's filtering in. It's going to be a large crowd tonight.
Nice big crowd here, right? The last day of school. Last day of school for 2023. Can you believe that?
And they're here to watch the little ones perform here in a little bit. It'll probably get a little more sparse afterward.
Inside, stolen. Nice. Oh, I guess it's tipped away. Spoke too soon. 3-ball attempt at the top of the key, off the back of the rim, no good. Tipped by Rainwater over to Taylor Dick. Tigers come up with it. Matthews in the corner. Inside to Rainwater. Rainwater, she's going to go to work. No, she's going to kick it over to Buttry, who's on fire, but can't find the basket that time. Off the rim, out of bounds, going to be Claremore ball.
And you know who was in there fighting for that rebound, as always, was Jersey Retzloff. She's a scrapper.
Jersey, the NSU softball signee. It's good to see these girls staying local. Going to keep the ability to keep watching them for quite a while.
Yeah, that tells you what quality athletes Tahlequah has when you can get 3 out of the 5 that's signed already.
So Cookson, 6'1" senior, going to work down low on Buttry.
I like
9 inside.
Like 25. She knows what she's doing.
It looks like Tahlequah is going to they're going to change the entire floor. Good block there by Rainwater, and then she's tackled by Roberts. Let's see if that's who they actually call it on, and then we're going to have a total of 5 substitutions. Paisley Qualls, Carson Gilbert, Lauren Stevens, Sida Alley, and Elena Stopp will all check in.
Collinsville kind of showed teams maybe how to guard Corey, because they had a enforcer that came in there and just mugged Corey in the second half, and that may be what you need to do.
Elena Stopp, sophomore, can handle the ball really, really well. Paisley Qualls inside of Stevens, back to Qualls. Sida Alley. Stop, who has good range, can hit from beyond the arc. Over to Gilbert. Off the screen. And they're going to say offensive foul against Sida Alley. Her first.
Sid Alley, is she, what grade is she?
They're all sophomores with the exception of Pays. Paisley, the lone senior.
So this is essentially the future of the basketball right here.
It is. So that was the team's second foul. Again, Sida's first foul of the third period. 3:24 to go, 59-8, Lady Tigers on top.
There was a 9th grader that suited up at Grove.
Yeah, that's Lakin Adams, number 10.
Okay. She's just not out there right now.
So here comes Gilbert. Over to Stop back to Gilbert. Resets the offense. Over to Stop. Off the screen. Stevens to Gilbert. Screen and roll. Back to Stevens. Nice. Oh, can't get the finish. Finds the ball on the ground.
Had a good look at it.
Good look. She came off of the holding there on her arm. Was able to fight through and just couldn't get the basket to fall.
Boy, the improvement in Carson and Stevens since last year, that playing time, and really helped their confidence. Whoops.
So off of Elena's hands, going to go to Claremore. Freshman Brindley Guess, 5 foot. They have her listed, and you know they generally add an inch or so on these rosters. So could she be 4'11"?
Well, she's a whole lot like Taylor's size, Taylor Dick's size.
Taylor Garrison finds the basket, 59-10 is the score.
Yeah. Tahlequah has a lot of motion on their offense, makes it pretty hard to guard.
Running the twist, there's a handoff to Stop. Kicks it out to Sida Alley, baseline 3. Off the rim, no good. Rebound, Zebras.
Sid Alley.
Sida.
I haven't seen her play much. What's her specialty?
She usually plays a 3 or 4 in the JV. Does a good job. Left-handed basket there on
nice.
Stevens there. Jazz cooks it. 59-12.
We're having trouble buying a basket here. We're getting a lot of open shots. Just not going in.
There's miss by Stop. Claremore comes up with the rebound. Minute 20 to play in third period.
Well, Two Sisters Financial would help you with your finances for the new year. And
shot was blocked. Goes inside to Cookson. Back out to Guess. Under a minute to play. And they throw the ball away.
And guys, if I'm not mistaken, isn't Renita's son, did he make the Hall of Fame this year? I think he was selected to the Hall of Fame. So one of our two sisters.
What's his name?
Reese Davis.
Yes.
Yes, so congratulations to her. That is a great deal.
45 seconds. Over to Stevens. Stevens motions. Good take there by Paisley Qualls. Floater, can't get the fall. Rebound Stevens, and she's going to be fouled. That's a Myers-Bernard foul. We'll send her to the Tahlequah Handyman free throw line, shooting 2.
Boy, that they've changed goals at halftime, and this has not been too kind to us. I think we only scored 2 points this quarter.
Stevens makes the first of 2, puts the score to 60.
I put the reverse jinx on her.
I like it.
Yeah. Good.
Stevens goes 2 for 2 at the line.
Good job.
61-12 with 36.1 seconds to go in the third period.
Kelly, you got any Furniture needs for Baker's Furniture this Christmas?
I'm waiting on you to give me that new mattress you were going to buy me. Still ain't seen it. Is it in the mail?
In the mail, yeah. Well, they have some good stuff out there.
Yeah, I bought a table and chairs a year ago.
Good defensive pressure there by Paisley Qualls to knock it out of their hands, but it's going to stay with Claremore.
And they will, you can custom order stuff. They will find somebody to make you, if they don't have it in stock, they can get it for you.
So Audrey Shaw, number 4, she's also a freshman. And
Good
there's
steal.
Gilbert comes up with it, kicks it out to Paisley Qualls. Little hesitation. I think she was going to pull up and changed her mind, so got a little double dribble there, and that's just knocking off the rust, if you will.
Yeah.
Was trying to figure out how much. I think she thought the clock had less time than she actually did. You know, so when she saw that she had plenty of time, she
almost bounced it in.
Is this like soccer? Can you bounce it in there?
At the end of 3, Lady Tigers 61, Zebras 12. We'll take a break. Thank you for watching Green Country Sports Network.
Hello and welcome to Green Country Sports Network, your home for Tahlequah Tiger basketball. Tonight's game is brought to you by First State Bank, Tahlequah's Bank. Green Country Funeral Home, 203 Ron Rice Avenue. Horseshoe Inn and Campground, 936-229-7942. Armstrong Bank. Baker's Furniture, where you buy the best for less. State Farm Agent Laura Lunn. Hutchins Law. Countryside Wellness, Family Chiropractic Care and Clinical Nutrition. Skate House, where the good times roll.
Welcome back to the Green Country Sports Network. Live broadcast, the Tahlequah Lady Tigers versus Claremore Lady Zebras. There's some updated stats. Jaden looks like she's going to end the night with 20 points. Corey with 12. Carson with 6 right now. TD with 10. Jersey with 4. Maddie with 5. Lauren Stevens with 2. 61-12 is the score. Zebras start with the ball.
Hey, if you're an official, if you're a basketball official out there listening to us, that last second shot bounced off the floor and almost went in the goal. Would it have counted if it had gone in the basketball goal? Bounced off the floor into the rim. Would that have counted?
So checking into the game is Natalie Page, the lone junior. Tipped. Good job there to kick it all the way back out as they were trying to get it inside to Roberts.
Well, she had her position too if they could have got the ball to her. Looks like there's a little more urgency on our part here. Nice swap.
Nice move, couldn't get it.
A lot more hustle this quarter here.
Out of bounds, going to stay Tahlequah ball. Checking in the game is Lakin Adams, the freshman. She's going to check in for Carson Gilbert.
Is there a limit on regular season games for her?
No, because she's not. They don't have a freshman team.
They do not?
Nope. So she's just playing JV and varsity.
Not enough girls? Oh, wow.
So the only limit right now is tournaments. They can only be in 3 tournaments.
I did not realize that, Ashley.
So you'll see some of the sophomores will sit out in the Tournament of Champions, and then a few others will sit out during the Vertigus tournament. Good take there by Elena Stopp. Couldn't get it to fall. Rebound, Zebras. 6:58 to play in the game. Brought down there by the freshman, Riley Fay. Stolen by Page. Out to Lakin Adams. Here comes Lakin in transition. High, can't get to finish. Rebound, Stevens. Out to Sida Alley. Around the horn, stop. Over to Stevens. She'll shoot the 3 ball. Air ball, no good.
I think that was partially blocked.
That's what she'll tell me tonight, I'm sure. Checking back in.
Make fun of her.
Hey, I've been there. I've used all those excuses before.
Looks like Riley Dodson will check in for the Lady Tigers at the next whistle.
Oh, good.
Stolen there by Adams. And she'll draw a Myers-Bernard foul, go to the Tahlequah Handyman free throw line, shooting 2.
You said she was aggressive.
She's aggressive and pesky. I mean, just pesky. I'm sure there's a better way to describe it, but I'm telling you, she's going to give you all she's got as well. So very high ceiling for that young lady. It looks like Claremore set to substitute all 5.
So are all these girls Tahlequah products? Or do we have any dependent schools girls out there?
Riley Dotson came from Woodall, and I believe Elena Stopp came from Briggs. But said it was a Tahlequah girl. Mo Wilson, who just checked in, number 22, Tahlequah girl.
Good shot.
Lakin makes the second of 2. Lakin, Tahlequah girl.
Coach takes all these girls and molds them into a great unit.
So freshman on freshman here.
5-second call. 5-second call.
Mo Wilson, pressure. Good job there by Paige to come help, forcing her to pick up the dribble. Floater off the backboard. Rebound Stevens. Over to Adams. 5.5 to play in the 4th, 62-12. Over to Paige. Off the screen. Stevens.
Oh, I thought she was going to fire one. She's open.
She will that time. She got it.
Yeah. Yes. That is huge for your confidence.
So 3 ball good by Stevens.
This is a great time to try that stuff, you know.
65-12. Nearly stolen by Adams. She is, I'm telling you, and the more playing time she's going to get, you know, that coming under control when she has fast breaks and everything else, she generates a lot of turnovers just by her speed and the fact that she just flat out hustles. And they're going to get Stevens with a Myers-Bernard foul there, as she fought through her to get to that tip, her first.
Well, got a hard foul there. I think I'd go talk to B.J. Baker, a trial attorney, and see if she's got a case.
See if she can get it on a technicality.
Oh.
Tipped away again there by Adams. Here comes Adams in transition. Layup too hard. Knocked out of bounds by oh no, they're going to say off of Tahlequah. Riley Dotson, I thought, tipped it off to Claremore.
He gave that to her.
Maybe throwing the Zebras a bone here. 65-12, 4:25 remaining in the 4th. Again, nearly stolen by Dotson. Dotson just as fast. Track star and softball phenom is Riley Dotson. Also has the ability to hit from beyond the arc when given the opportunity. Again, just the peskiness and pressure.
I like these girls. They're putting it.
Off the rim, rebound. Good block there by Stevens, her third. And then now she comes up with it. 3.5 to play. 65-12 is the score. Adams setting it up. Over to Stevens. She's filling it from 3. Got it again.
Yeah.
2 for 3 from beyond the arc.
Am I looking at Steph Curry out there?
My goodness, won't hear this. I'm going to hear this for the next 2 weeks.
Man, that might be Steph Curry out there.
Timeout, Claremore.
Or are they doing a running
And
clock?
I believe they're asking to run the clock.
I think I'd have asked that in the second
They say they're
quarter.
good. They are good with it.
Is it full?
So they're going to take a 30-second timeout. So when we come back, I do believe, when they come back to action, we're going to run the clock.
8 points, 4 rebounds, 3 blocks.
8 points, 4 rebounds, and 3 blocks for Lauren Stevens.
Good stats.
I thought they were doing a rolling deal and they never started the clock at all.
So they bounced it in, and then good job there by Riley Dotson, who is able to come up with it and then knocks it out of bounds off the Claremore player. Yeah, they talked about having a running clock, and then it's not running, so.
No, it stopped even after they started. I don't know if it was what happened there.
Maybe we just changed our minds.
I say it's I'm just kidding.
Out to Paige. Paige, she's going to take a 3 ball.
Money.
Got it! Nice job there by the junior Natalie Page, 71-12.
They took the clear plastic off the goal. That's starting to make them.
Air ball, out of bounds, should be Tahlequah ball. Checking into the ball game is Sida Alley. And she's going to check in for Lauren Stevens.
Boy, after a game like this, when I was coaching, if I was on the losing end, I'd just want to get away. So Horseshoe Inn and Campground's a great place.
Man, Gary's getting
Get
good with
away.
his segues.
You like that?
isn't
You
he?
like that?
Yeah,
Man, Gary, we got to pay you more money.
I know it.
You gotta start
Inside to Dotson. Dotson, nice look at the basket.
Oh,
too
gosh.
hard. Gets her own rebound over to Lakin Adams. She has it knocked out of her hands, and they say it's off of her body, and it will be Claremore basketball.
How tall is she, Coach?
Lakin?
Yeah.
Man, not very.
Not very. Quick.
No, but I'm telling you, quick. And her mom and dad own
She's
one
about
of the
my
workout.
height, maybe just barely shorter than me, Gary.
The Peak Fitness. That's her
Oh,
parents.
that's her parents? Okay.
So she.
She's got the athlete in her.
Yeah, she's been around. We've seen her play for a really long time, and just a competitor. She's going to do nothing but get better for sure. Rebound Dotson. Out to Page. Over to Adams. He's got Riley Dotson over to Mo Wilson for 3. Too hard off the back of the rim. Page trying to come up with it. Can't fight over the 6'1 senior there. And then she steals it, though. Can't fight over her, but she can steal it from her. Head fake, loses the ball. Minute 50 to go in the game. 71-12 is the score. Trying to get it inside. Good job by Sida Alley to deny the the inside pass.
This bunch of Tahlequah Lady Tigers are getting after it, aren't they? That's a lot
Lakin
of quickness
rotates.
out
There's
there.
Sida Alley. Good job to deny it. And there's Adams who comes up with it in transition. 3-on-1. Good fake. Left-handed finish. Good job there by the freshman.
Very nice.
Came under control. And we've got a quick timeout substitution. And checking back in the game is Elena Stopp. Riley Dotson will head to the bench. Minute 18 to play, 73-12 is the score.
I see her grandpa up and grandmother up in the stands. I went to high school with him. Good people. They're awful proud of her.
Stolen there by Paige. I think she was kind of shocked she stole it. Gets it out to the quick Adams, and under pressure.
Not sure how that
Can't
wasn't
get
a
it to
body
fall.
foul, but okay.
Sida Alley with the rebound.
Shoot it.
Mo Wilson from downtown. Can't get it to
Ooh.
fall. Off the rim rebound, Claremore. 50 seconds to play.
If that goes in, the crowd is going to erupt.
The bench were all ready to do their celebration. That's one thing you really got to appreciate about this senior-heavy team is when their substitutes come in, the bench energy is really, really high. They stay very motivated for their teammates, and it's pretty awesome to watch. So here comes Lakin over to Elena. She can hit these. Got it!
Yes.
Row your boat is the bench. Nice shot there by Elena Stopp. 76-12, under 10 to play. We're at 5-4. She's going to shoot a 3 right at the end of the game, and she got it at the buzzer. 76-15 is the final. Lady Tigers win and win big. We're going to take a break. Thank you for watching Green Country Sports.
Family. It's bigger than bloodlines, stronger than DNA. It's the circle we draw around the people that matter, the people we care about and care for. Armstrong Bank. Strength runs in our family.
take a grande, no foam, triple cap, double pump vanilla latte with 3.5 ice cubes, slightly shaken, extra whip.
Yeah, that's going to be an upcharge.
Great! This one is on my Kasasa cashback checking account. Kasasa pays me cash back on everyday debit card purchases, plus refunds on ATM withdrawal fees. Go on, take back banking and treat yourself to monthly cash rewards.
Welcome back to the Green Country Sports Network live broadcast of Tahlequah Tigers versus the Claremore Zebras. And it should be a good matchup tonight. Tahlequah comes in at 4-2. Their only losses occurring in the Tahlequah Invitational, both to 6A basketball teams and very competitive games to Bigsby and Moore. And Claremore comes in at 3-2, 1-1 in district play, having lost to Booker T. Washington and to Pauls Valley in a non-district matchup. Only common opponent has been Grove, and both Tahlequah and Claremore beat Grove, so it's hard to really gauge the matchup based on that. But there is some pretty bad blood between the two here, so expect this to just be a nitty-gritty street fight, if you will, between Claremore and Tahlequah.
Yeah, it's they've been playing each other since the 1920s and developed a real competitive games, you know, and gosh.
So Tahlequah last Tuesday night had an unbelievable ball game between Collinsville. Of course, you know, won the ball game in literally 0.2 seconds.
Yeah.
0.2 seconds did they win the ball games between them and Collinsville. So a lot of times you have that exciting game, and then you have the next game's a letdown. And so let's hope and see that, you know, Tahlequah keeps that same energy tonight.
Hey, if you didn't see that game, go back and watch it on YouTube. Watch the finish. And I tell you, we had 3 shots in the last 2 seconds or 3 seconds, and Cole, I thought he was just right there, but no, he was at the top of the circle when Bryson missed his layup. He ran all the way through there and got it, shot it, and then Donovan went completely across the lane and reverse tipped it up there. And oh my gosh.
I believe what I was yelling was unbelievable, because it was unbelievable. 7.4 seconds, and to get it inbounds down and take 3 shots at the end of the game. And Collinsville fans didn't believe it, and we had a whole crowd behind us watching the replay. And then they just knew they had to kind of take that one, you know. So.
Yes, and it was posted on Facebook, and that photo of the time on the clock when it left his hand. So it was very, very close, I'm telling you.
So the Lady Tigers, just a few little stats from them, played very well tonight, winning by double-digit figures against the Lady Zebras. Jaden Buttry had the high points tonight with 20. So she played very, very well early on. So it's a good game to get in rhythm before they head off to the Tournament of Champions. And so I know we're going to discuss the Pro Mortgage Player of the Week here shortly when Kelly and Craig get back and they take into account what a player did all week long and their contributions. So we'll see what they come up with when they come back as to who's going to win that award. And so, I mean, that's tough decisions to be made, you know, when you factor in rebounds and defense and assists. It's not always the high point. It's what you did off the ball as well. So
absolutely. We have 1 minute and 40 seconds before this boys game starting lineups announced, and I like I told these guys earlier, I don't know what to expect here. I do know that Claremore was in the semifinal of football, and generally if you have athletes enough to finish in that high in football, you're going to be good at other sports too. So,
well, we talked about it earlier. One of the reasons why the Claremore game was rescheduled early in the season because of their football team being in the playoffs, and many of those boys play basketball, so they wanted to get another week of practice, and so Tahlequah agreed to reschedule, and again that was rescheduled to January 23rd. So we're about a minute away from the starting lineups, and like I talked about earlier, I know there's a little bit of bad blood and some good old-fashioned jesting on social media between the two teams, so you always like to see that rivalry as long as it's appropriate, and it's kind of cool to see. Looks like we probably got a good student section here tonight, so expect that to be somewhat loud there on that end when they get down there.
Boy, I'd love to see the student section get back. Remember what it was when we were in school?
When we were in high school, when Bishop Kelly would come in and we'd dress up, and they'd dress up like hillbillies. But back then, Kelly, if you remember, we were on the court with them.
We were there, yeah. It was a holy day.
And
no matter how good or bad we were.
Old gym. Yeah. And I'm telling you, we heckled the mess out of them. And I would love to see the student section of Tahlequah grow into something like that. I mean, there's so many. You see the videos across the nation of these massive student sections, and so I'd really like to see that again here at Tahlequah. And
I mean, even like at Collinsville, the team we played last week, when we go there, their student section is rowdy and it's right there at you.
Absolutely. So going to start with the starting lineups for the Claremore Zebras. Head coach is Tommy Nolan, assisted by Chauncey Tarver. This is his first year, but Tommy Nolan's 14th year as head coach. So starting lineups here for Claremore. Number 1, a senior, 5'9", Eli Rogers. And another guard, a junior, 5'10", number 3, Tegan Mann. Another senior, 5'11", senior, number 10, Braxton Etheridge. Another senior at 5'11", number 11, Will Jones. And last is number 12, a 6'2" senior, Rex Clark. And that's the starting lineup for the Claremore Zebras.
So we're going to be taller than them.
We don't say that very often.
No. Last game we were very much smaller.
Now the starting lineups for Tahlequah Tigers. Head coach Dwayne Jones, assisted by Matt Qualls. Tigers 4-2 on the season, undefeated in 5A3 district play.
Only 2 teams, Booker T and us, are the only 2 undefeated teams.
Well, at guard, senior, number 0, Zeke Guerrero. And a junior guard, number 1, Cash McElvain.
We had a great game Tuesday night.
A senior forward, number 15, Cole Goose Robertson.
He was in a wrestling match with Zach Brown the whole night.
Another senior, number 20, Donovan, don't call me Donnie, Smith. And point guard, a senior, number 23, Bryson Smith. And that is your starting lineups for your Tahlequah Tigers.
You know, Cole Robertson was a key guy in that game. He didn't get a lot of rebounds, but he kept Zach Brown from getting.
Just body blow, just like in a boxing match. And I'm telling you, it paid dividends late in the game.
Brown got tired, didn't he?
And so they did a great job. Great game plan there by Coach Jones. And I liked watching Coach Jones. You can tell he's a veteran coach because at the end of the game, everybody's jumping up and screaming. And Coach Jones like, man, I've been here before. Let's enjoy it. But even Coach Qualls had to go help him up off the bench. And it was just a great atmosphere, great time. If you weren't here, you missed it. But here we go. That was in the past. None of that matters now because we're all tied up 0-0 at the start of this Claremore Tahlequah game. And there's the tip. And
that was a violation. Claremore was moving on that.
Tahlequah comes up with it. Quickly over to Zeke. And Claremore's going to pressure.
They're going to present a different problem to us as with their quickness. We were able to do about what we wanted to against Collinsville.
Smith goes baseline, and he's going to draw a foul against number 12. That's Rex Clark. I believe he picks up his first foul, first team foul, and that's a Myers and Bernard foul.
Big mismatch right there, isn't there?
Community hometown real estate team. Smith inbounding over to Robertson, right there under the go. Trying to draw the foul, too far underneath, no go. And here comes Claremore in transition. Reverse layup, got it. That's Will Jones with a little razzle-dazzle to get to the hoop. Zebras strike first blood, 2-0. Here comes Bryson Smith. He's going to attack the basket. Over to Donnie. And we got a charge. Myers of Bernard foul against Bryson, his first.
Negated that basket by Smith. So
here comes Claremore. We initially thought they were going to try to slow things down, but that's directly the opposite. They're in a hurry and nearly falls down.
And we're in a man-to-man here.
Moving quickly, attacks the left side. Way downtown. Got a nice look at it. He got it.
Number 3.
That's Tegan Mann, who hits from downtown. 5-0 early for the Zebras. Bounce pass over to McIlvain. McIlvain inside to Cole Robertson. Nice shoulder. Can't get it to fall. Rebound, Donovan. Count it! And one. Good, strong finish there by the senior to draw the Myers of Bernard foul. And that will send him to the Tahlequah handyman free throw line. Coach, that was on number 11, Will Jones, his first, and that's Claremore's second team foul. The and one is good, cuts the lead to 2.
And one, I like that.
Quickly, down the court, our Claremore. Nice move, off the backboard. Nice job to finish there by Eli Rogers to extend the lead to 4.
Well, that was just too easy for Claremore to do that.
Bryson Smith behind the back, over to Cole, trying to get it inside to Donovan, and they do. Right hand can't get it full. There's Cole Robertson trying to get the rebound, has it taken away from him, and there's a scrum on the floor, got a held ball. So nice job there by Cole Robertson to come in, but then it was just knocked out of his hands. Claremore will come up with possession. 6:06.
7-3 got the score. We got behind Tuesday 7-0, so we're used to this, I guess.
So again, what you thought might be a slower, grinded out Claremore Zebra team has been anything but. Off the dribble, fade away, can't get it to fall, and that foul's going to be on Zeke Guerrero, his first, the team's second foul.
They may have to change people because that guy's got two easy shots. So
very fast off the dribble.
Yeah.
He's a really good player.
And so Eli Rogers will go to the Tahlequah handyman free throw line, shooting 2. He makes the first of 2.
Yeah, when you're guarding somebody off the dribble, you got to really stay low and get those feet ready to move.
Man misses the second one. Rebound, Robertson. Good, strong rebound. Strong hands by Goose. 3-8. Tigers down 5 with 5:38 to go in the first.
I like the way they boxed out. They did a really nice job.
McIlvain bounce pass to Donovan Smith. Good spin move. Trying to get it finished. Can't get the fall. Bryson Smith can't come up with the rebound. Claremore comes up with it. And here they come quickly in transition. They're going to attack. There we go. Charge. Good job there by Donovan Smith as he had position. And he drew the charge. And that's going to be on Will Jones, his second foul, the team's third of the first period. So great job there by Donovan to establish position and draw the charge.
They're putting pressure on us. We're not getting those open threes looks like we did Tuesday, so coach will adjust and get a different offense going.
McIlvain be picked up at half court, gets it inside to Smith, back out to Bryson Smith, over to McIlvain. McIlvain, nice move, floater, off the rim, no good, rebound Claremore. McIlvain wanted to catch and shoot, pass was a little bit low, then drove inside. Here comes Claremore back on offense. Moving very quickly. Nearly stolen by Donovan Smith. Way downtown, count it. And I tell you what, Eli Rogers is feeling it.
Yeah, he's got 8 of their 11 points. And
right now, Tahlequah having no answer for Eli Rogers as he knocks the ball out of Bryce's hands. We'll stay with Tahlequah. Mass substitutions here for Claremore.
Claremore's quickness is really causing us problems right now. We had some easy shots under the goal and we missed them. So.
Inbounds over to Robertson, back to Bryson. They're all but triple teaming Donovan. Bryson from way downtown, he'll shoot a three. Got it!
That'll fix that triple team, Ashley.
Nice job there by Bryson Smith.
He's been shooting
on
three
the triple.
a lot better. A lot better.
McElvain pressures. Man with a quick pass into the short corner. Little stutter step by Tegan Man. Gonna attack. Floater off the glass and good. 13-6. Zebras with a 7-point advantage. 3:50 to go in the first period. Bryson nearly loses the ball. Being pressured there by Rogers. Donovan Smith, nice spin at the baseline. Off the glass, got it.
I saw him working on that shot in pregame.
Good strong move to the basket by the senior to get it to fall. Man being guarded by Goose, trying to cross him up. Over to his right, tacks inside. Got Rogers on behind arc. He changes his mind, says I'm not going to shoot it. Man will from way downtown. Got it. Right now, the Zebras are hitting anything and everything. 16-8.
Well, you know they can't keep shooting like this the whole game. That's all you know. But right now they're raining shots at us.
So about to check in on the next whistle will be Jordan Daughtery. McElvain catch and shoot. Off the back of the rim, no good. Ball's out. Little scrum, nothing there. Here comes Claremore. Good pass, good finish. There by number 5, that's Gunnar Holm. Right now, Tahlequah on their heels, 18-8. Miguel Rodriguez and Jordan Daughtery set to check in on the next whistle. 2.5 to play in the first. Robertson, nice floater to Donovan. Good job there by Donovan Smith. Cut the lead to 8.
Game winner right there. That looked like his game winner.
Nice job there. If you've noticed what Bryson just did, that ball, he had a chance to hit it, and he blocks him out.
Yeah.
Ball goes out of bounds, turnover Tahlequah.
Somebody tried to set a pick on him a while ago. He about knocked him.
So we're going to have a timeout as Daughtery checks in for Goose and Miguel Rodriguez for McElvain. I didn't see. It's going to be a 30-second timeout, so we'll stay here with them. So right now, just got to figure out how to stop this aggression. And right now, Claremore's hitting anything and everything.
I love watching Coach Jones. Just looking at him on the sidelines, like you guys have talked about before. Just always coaching. No matter who it is, he's turning around coaching. He's doing something. And that's kind of that old school method. You know, you don't see that as much anymore with the newer coaches. Or I don't.
You know, any time you're in crisis, and I'm not saying the Tigers in crisis, you look to the calm person, you know, and Dwayne Jones presents that calm front for him. I don't know if you noticed, he was looking at him earlier, just tell him, hey, calm down. Just calm down. Just play basketball.
Right.
You know, and he's not panicked at all. And so
he's like Coach Wing. He knows that Claremore ain't going to be able to sustain this all night long. It just ain't going to happen.
That's not going to happen. The trouble is sometimes they get so far ahead before they cool off that you can't catch up. So
luckily, we're somewhat staying with them with this.
Yeah. It looks like the Zebras are going to apply a little earlier pressure. They have been picking them up at half court.
Yeah, this their quickness and their aggression, man-to-man's really affected us.
Having to get this young man to tuck his shirt in over here. That was the delay.
Yeah. We've had a lot of close shots. When they start going in, we're going to be okay.
Bryson being contested by Rogers. Crosses him up, and here comes the trap. Good job to defeat it. Over to Daughtery. Back to Bryson. Zeke off the screen by Rodriguez. Nice little roll. Miguel in trouble. Has it stolen from him by Holm. From way downtown. And that's the way this night's going.
That's his third. His third in the first period.
Extends the lead to 11. And Goose Robertson going to check back in. Bryson nearly has it stolen. Over to Daughtery. Daughtery over to Rodriguez. Back to Zeke. Zeke for 3. Looks good. Off the rim, no good. And here comes Claremore. Good job by Rodriguez to break up that pass.
haven't tried to get the ball to Donovan here this last couple of minutes.
Jordan Daughtry nearly loses it, and they're going to say he double dribbled. I don't know that I agree with that call because I believe that was knocked out of his hands. But Coach Jones isn't upset with it, so look, a lot of times I make my judgment calls on how angry they are, and he wasn't angry about it. So
that's his angry look, honestly.
He packed his angry eyes. So 58 seconds to go. Tahlequah having been punched in the mouth to start the game.
Yeah, I don't know. This man-to-man that we're running is not doing us any good. So
ball being handled by the sophomore, Hayden Lee, to his right. Crowd wanted a traveling call. 35 seconds to play in the first period, being contested by Daughtry.
This is what you guys said they were going to slow it down.
This is what we expected to see from the Zebras, but that's not what we got. So Zeke, good job there, guarding. Cole Robertson pressuring. Moving the ball. Tahlequah showing the pressure of themselves. Over here. Way downtown. Off the backboard. No good. Rebound. Donovan, and he just slings it. And that's the end of the first quarter. 21-10. Tigers down 11. We're going to take a break. Thank you for watching Green Country Sports Network.
Chris's Quick Lube. Two Sisters Financial. Renda and Renita Dick. Tahlequah Handyman. H&H Quality Tires and Auto. Grace Medical Equipment. Medical equipment provided gracefully. State Representative Bob Ed Culver. The Straight Edge Barbershop, 514 South Muskogee. Myers and Bernard, your hometown real estate team. Pro Mortgage Associates. Jackson Hewitt Tax Service. First Baptist Students. B.J. Baker Trial Attorney. And as always, thanks for watching.
Welcome back to the Green Country Sports Network. Live broadcast of Tahlequah Tigers versus Claremore Zebras. And right now, Tahlequah, I mentioned earlier, has been punched in the face, if you will. 21-10, down 11 to start the second. And so I don't believe Tahlequah is expecting such an energetic, feisty Zebra team. But here they are, getting after it.
Well, we've just quit. We quit executing our offense in the second half, part of that first quarter, and that's because of the pressure that they're putting on us.
Inside to Donovan Smith. Nice rebound, gets his own rebound and draws a foul. Myers-Bernard foul sends him to the Tahlequah Handyman free throw line.
Well, there's no one on the floor for Claremore that can stop that. So, gosh, just keep going, keep working.
This is the first of two. And these are chances that we're talking about, Coach. We're talking about the shots that weren't falling down low, and on the free ones, we got to make the free ones too if we're going to climb back out of this hole. Makes the second one, cuts the lead to 10. Miguel Rodriguez going to check in for Donovan. Tigers have changed defense and now gone into a press. They're able to get it across. Trap finds a man. Got some numbers. Tipped there by Rodriguez. It's going to stay with Claremore.
So we made an adjustment here. The man wasn't working, so we went to our zone press. And it looks like we're matching up out of bounds here.
Inbounds is good. Hesitation dribble. Over. Head fake. Little travel. That stutter step gets him. And subbing back into the game is Rex Clark. the senior, 6'2" senior.
Well, when you shoot a three-pointer, almost everybody walks on that three-pointer, and they don't call that. But if you don't shoot and take off dribbling, then they will call the walk. And that's kind of what we're seeing.
So Rogers also checked back in the game for the Zebras and giving Bryson a hard time and steals it from him. McElvain set to check back in on the next whistle. Tigers wanted a foul call. Good take. And there's Miguel Rodriguez on the defense, and Braxton Etheridge, the senior, gets the basket to fall, 23-11.
Well, we don't have McElvain, and we don't have Donovan out there.
Zeke Guerrero, spin, nothing doing, crosses up, over to Goose. Bryson from way downtown, off the back of the rim, rebound, Goose Robertson. Can't get it to fall, and that's the way the night's going, and he takes a hard fall on the back. He's down. Looks like he'll be all right as he's going to hop up. Landed on his back. It's going to stay Tahlequah ball. Cash, McElvain, and Donovan Smith check back in for Cole and Zeke.
He's probably more hurt that he missed the shot than what the floor caused. So
right now, Tahlequah not shooting very well, as evidenced by the disparity in points. 23-11. Zebras on top, 6:33 to go. Nice lob pass over to Donovan. Takes a spin dribble. Nice touch and finish. Good to have him back in the game as he's got the majority of the Tiger points. 13-23, 10-point advantage.
Good defense.
Rogers wanted it. Good dribbling. Short corner. Hesitation, head fake, attacks baseline, nowhere near the goal. McElvain over to Bryson Smith, and then Smith turns it away, over. Charged and makes up for the turnover by drawing the charge against Rogers. So nice job there by Bryson. So Rogers picks up his first, and that's Claremore's second team foul of the second period. Tigers down 10.
So they're still in their man-to-man.
Autry bringing the ball down. Double screen set up. Over to Rodriguez. High pass over the head of Donovan. And they're going to say foul. Myers-Bernard foul against Claremore. Number 12. That's Rex Clark, who picks up his second foul, the third team foul.
Claremore brought a big crowd tonight, too, like Holmansville did. I know Claremore's a little closer, but they're loud.
Not happy with that call. Little confusion by the officials there as they were trying to get a sub in late. They wouldn't let them get the sub in as they'd already put the ball in play. Donovan over to McElvain. McElvain's going to attack. Floater at the free throw line. Can't get to fall. And they're going to get McElvain with a charge.
Yeah, those floaters that you say are really easy to get a charge on.
Cash picks up his first foul, the team's first foul.
Because you're just soaring through the air. He's probably traveling 50 feet in the air like a long jump. And
so Gage Hodgkins sets in, as is Cole Robertson checks back in. Gage, who did a good job Tuesday night, helping out on Zach Brown. Now guarding Gunnar Holm. McElvain pressures. Three-point attempt. Looks good from there. It is good. Claremore shooting lights out. I don't know what their percentages are right now, but
maybe
it is
one or two.
Very, very high. 13-point lead for the Zebras. McElvain off the screen. Hesitation. Over to Daughtry. And then Daughtry nearly throws it away. Good job there by Donovan to save it, and then it's stolen there. Daughtry on the ground. Gets it out somehow to Gage. Way downtown. Nowhere close. And that's how our shooting woes continue.
Can't blame him for shooting that, though.
No, he's wide open. Three ball off the rim. Thank goodness.
That might be their first or second miss tonight. That's it.
13-26.
Those are hard to make when you're not in rhythm, and he had to sit there and think about it a while.
Trying to get Donovan being double teamed. Off the dribble. Good spin move and draws the foul. That'll send him to the Tahlequah Handyman free throw line on that Myers and Bernard foul, sponsored by your community hometown real estate team. And that foul was on number 5, Gunnar Holm.
So they'll be shooting a 2-shot foul on every foul from here on out in the second period.
Donovan.
Man, got to get those.
He's usually pretty deadly on that, but not tonight.
Zeke Guerrero checks back into the game.
There's a lot of the other district team games playing tonight too as well.
I'm not
just
certain.
Us happen to be.
I don't think there's too many.
Well, because you go from Tuesday, Thursday, you know, it's a lot different than Tuesday to Friday, of course.
Makes the second. I believe he's 50% from the line.
Especially after what we played the other night.
14-26, 12-point advantage for the Zebras.
I see a little bit of spark in us here. We kind of hopefully weathered the charge.
Rogers being pressured by Smith. Good job there by Donovan to deny the inside penetration. He attacks again. Good block there by Donovan Smith. And here comes Donovan in transition. Good finish there. Right now it's the Donovan Smith show for the Tigers. Keep him rolling, 16-26.
That was coast to coast, like you like to say.
Good block and then takes it all the way. Teagan Mann being contested by McIlvain. Stay with him, Cash. He's able to get out of it. Over to Braxton Etheridge. Floater, no good. Maybe the spigot has turned off for the Zebras. We can only hope.
Yeah,
Here comes McIlvain.
I sense the momentum may be changing. Big Mo going to get a new address, I hope.
McIlvain over to Robertson. Hodgkins. McIlvain catch. Trying to draw the foul. Floater. Can't get the fall. Zebras get the rebound. McIlvain, historically a good catch and shooter. Ball sells out of bounds. Will be Tahlequah ball. Checking back in the game is Bryson Smith for Gage Hodgkins.
McIlvain hadn't found what works for him tonight. I mean,
still looking for his first bucket.
Yeah, he's looking for how to get a good shot off. But it's tough. I mean, when somebody's in your face all the time, you just have to work extra hard.
I'm no statistician, so we have to ask Craig, but if I'm not mistaken, Donovan sitting with 13 and Bryson with 3 maybe. Floater off the rim, no good. And we got a foul on Cole Robertson. Kind of a cheap foul. That's the second team foul, and that's Cole's first foul. It's more of a frustration foul, if you would.
Yeah.
2:46 to play in the first half. Tigers down by 10.
That basket would have been huge, wouldn't it?
Trying to isolate Rogers. One-on-one versus Zeke. Good job there. Good pressure by Zeke. Now Donovan Smith. Again, they're attacking inside. Over to Rogers. And Zeke quickly closes out. Good job there. Off the screen. Dribble penetration. Back outside.
Good defense right here. The Tigers are working hard.
Timeout, Claremore, and that's a full timeout. We're going to take it with them. Thank you for watching the Green Country Sports Network.
Are you a fitness beginner who is struggling to lose weight? Maybe you've tried tons of different diets, but nothing seems to work. Maybe you're looking in the mirror, you're not happy about the reflection that's staring back at you. At Elevated Aesthetics, we help fitness beginners learn how to lose 15 to 20 pounds in 6 months or less, guaranteed without having to give up their favorite foods. On average, each client that joins loses at least 28.6 pounds inside of the program. So if you're interested, text info to 918-265-4477. That's 918-265-4477. Chat soon.
Hello and welcome to Green Country Sports Network, your home for Tahlequah Tiger basketball. Tonight's game is brought to you by First State Bank, Tahlequah's bank. Green Country Funeral Home, 203 Ron Rice Avenue. Horseshoe Inn and Campground, 936-229-7942.
Welcome back to the Green Country Sports Network. Tigers down 10, It's 26-16. 13 of those 16 points accounted for by Donovan Smith. The remaining 3 is Bryson Smith. 4 team fouls for Claremore, 2 team fouls for Tahlequah. So the next foul by Claremore will put them in bonus. So 2:13 to play in the half. Claremore with the ball.
So here's our little zone that we sometimes use.
Inside out, good steal by Robertson as he tries to save it back in bounds. Gets it over to Claremore from way downtown. Is man, and he can't find the basket there. So Tahlequah doing a better job here now that the spigot has slowed down. Floater by McIlvain, still can't find the basket. Rebound is Robertson, and he throws it away. Luckily, Zeke comes up with it, being pressured by, and they're going to call a foul, two-handed grab on Rogers. I'm not mistaken, that may be his third. Nope, just his second. Trying to give him one extra.
That'd be a big loss for Claremore.
Yeah, I was
See a big loss.
trying to give Tate down there, like, hey, add him one more foul if you can, but Myers or Bernard foul. Good job there by Zeke at the Tahlequah handyman free throw line to make the first of 2. 9-point advantage for the Zebras.
Closest it's been in a while, I think.
Zeke going 2 for 2 at the line. 18-26 is the score. Minute 37 to go in half. Tahlequah trying to climb out of a pretty substantial hole. And here is the stall game by the Zebras with 1:25 to go. Bryson going out to guard. They're in absolutely no hurry with an 8-point advantage. Gets the 5 count. They pull it back out. Inside at the high post. Attack spins back out and is. And so a little dance there. Rogers pulls it back out. And again, the Zebras in absolutely no hurry as they started the stall at about 1:37. Rogers being guarded by Bryson Smith. High post, nearly thrown away. Does a good job. Stolen by McIlvain.
Good job on
Way to come up with it.
Yes.
Once again, showing the stall game is a horrible philosophy.
24 seconds to go. This would be huge if we could get a score right here.
Inside to Donovan Smith. Floater. Can't get it to fall. Ball's on the ground. Good job there by Bryson to come up with it.
Wow.
Here they come with 10 seconds to go.
Wow.
Trapped. Here we go. He's got him wide open in the corner. A good pump fake. Nice shot. Gets it to fall. And that's going to extend the lead. 10-point lead at the end of the half. Zebras on top by 10. 28-18. We're going to take a break. Thank you for watching the Green Country Sports Network.
Hello, I'm David of Green Country Funeral Home, the only locally owned funeral home in Tahlequah, owned by my wife Renita and myself. We're also proud to be the only funeral home in the area with an on-site crematory to meet the needs of our community, your families. Our family at Green Country Funeral Home works to assist and guide you through the many details of your family's final needs and wishes. Green Country Funeral Home, where we don't work for a corporation.
942 Armstrong Bank. Baker's Furniture, where you buy the best for less. State Farm Agent Laura Lunn. Hutchins Law. Countryside Wellness, Family Chiropractic Care and Clinical Nutrition. Skate House, where the good times roll. Chris's Quick Lube. Two Sisters Financial, Renda and Renita Dick. Tahlequah Handyman. H&H Quality Tires and Auto. Grace Medical Equipment. Medical equipment provided gracefully. State Representative Bob Ed Culver. The Straight Edge Barbershop, 514 South Muskogee. Myers and Bernard, your hometown real estate team. Pro Mortgage Associates. Jackson Hewitt Tax Service. First Baptist Students. B.J. Baker Trial Attorney. And as always, thanks for watching.
If you suffer with foot pain, you should consider getting your feet adjusted by a hand and foot chiropractor. Hi, my name is Dr. Kelly Calloway, and I'm a hand and foot chiropractor in Tahlequah, Oklahoma. There are 26 bones in each foot, all of which can be adjusted. When one or more of the foot bones lose their healthy alignment, it can lead to a foot problem. We help conditions such as plantar fasciitis,
Welcome back to the Green Country Sports Network live broadcast of the Tahlequah Tigers versus the Claremore Zebras. It's all Zebras right now, 28-18. Coach, what kind of adjustments do you make at halftime?
Well, mostly it's mental. You mentioned the letdown after the big game Tuesday, and we're not playing near with the intensity and athletic ability that we have. And so I'm sure at halftime he was trying to get their mental game going and get that desire and intensity. There at the end of the second period, it looked like we were getting there.
Yeah.
So hopefully we can build on that and continue. But we gave up a basket right at the buzzer that we missed an easy one and they made a one. So.
Well, what Claremore historically has done has been slow the ball game down. You saw it there at the end when they tried to stall with 1:37 seconds to go. That's what you expect to see out of them. When they came out with such intensity and pressure and everything else, they just came out guns a-blazing. And that's why you see, and they were hitting everything. You know, when you're shooting from the white line out here and making it, you know, man, that's tough. And Tahlequah's got to find an answer for that right now, as they expect. I would expect to see Claremore now slow this thing way down with this advantage that they have and really slow this game and force Tahlequah to pressure them, because they're going to be in no hurry now with this 10-point lead. But one thing is Tahlequah needs to get some baskets to start falling themselves.
Oh, yeah, because defensively 28 points and a half as well as they shot. You should be happy with that. But, boy, our offense has really let us down. But with the shooters we have, get a little run, that'll change in a hurry.
Well, and probably the most surprising statistic thus far, you know, is the lack of scoring. You know, McIlvain has no points. Cole has no points. You know, Bryson has a three-pointer. Zeke went 2 for 2 at the line, and then the other 13 points are all attributed to Donovan Smith. And so you've got to get your shooters hot. You know, need Cash to get hot again and find the way into the basket somehow.
Yeah. A lot of that's Claremore. I mean, they are in their face. They are right on them all the time.
And this Eli Rogers, I mean, he's hitting from all over. I mean, he's doing a great job, and I'm telling you, the kid can hit from half court, I think, if they give him space. And so he's doing a great job. Tahlequah's got to find an answer for him. You know, he's got 2 fouls, so expect to see if they can get him into foul trouble. But, you know, right now they're playing a very good game.
Yeah, and every time we try to drive in there and penetrate, they call an offensive foul. So this crew of officials, it's going to be difficult to penetrate.
Well, and not to keep harping on this Rogers kid, but, you know, he's giving Bryson all he wants, you know, very handsy, and he's stolen the ball from Bryson a few times with that pressure. And so they've got to find an answer for that young man. And so we'll see what adjustments Coach Jones has made here in the second half.
Yeah.
We're 18 seconds away from the start.
Yeah, we tried zone press a little bit there at the end. We tried a zone 1-2-2 defense. We tried man-to-man. And so I don't know which of those you think was most effective.
I don't know. I think the press. I think you're going to have to go to the press here just to avoid the stall.
Maybe so. Claremore really slowed down on their shooting in the second period. I mean, they missed several shots that they'd been making. So I'm curious to see how they're going to start here.
And the Zebras do start with the ball. And there's Rogers. He attacks inside, and he loses it. It's on the ground. And it's going to be a held ball. Possession arrow should go to Tahlequah, and does.
That was a really good job of help defense by Tahlequah. And excellent. Good way to start.
So Bryson bringing the ball down, being guarded by Rogers. Off the screen by Donovan Smith. Inside to Donovan. Can't get it to fall. Good defense there by the Zebras. Here they come quickly. Slow it back down inside. Can't get it to fall. No one there to rebound. No one even tries to rebound. Allows him to get his own and puts it back 30-18.
Yeah, that's kind of the way we played tonight. It's just the other night when the game was on the line, we had 3 shots in that right there.
Donovan over to Cash McIlvain. McIlvain to his right, baseline. Needs help. Inside to Cole Robertson. Good strong move to the basket. Can't even find the rim there. The shooting woes continue for the Tigers.
He just really needs to focus. Those are easy shots. And
Rogers, nice look at the basket. Can't get it to fall. Rebound is Zeke Guerrero.
Yeah, there's no 6'9", that guy that's going to block your shot. Just take it up with confidence and put it in there.
Bryson Smith trying to lob it into Cole. Good save, but then he throws it right back to Claremore. So again, offensive struggles continuing for the Tigers. Etheridge kicks it over to Jones. Guarded by Guerrero, over to Etheridge. Good take off the dribble. And we've got a charge call. Good job there by Guerrero to draw that. And that's going to be Etheridge's first foul.
It's these officials making it extremely difficult to dribble in there and shoot a layup.
So first team foul for the Zebras. Tigers down 12.
I shouldn't say the officials, the players are making it difficult.
Robertson, he's going to attack. Trying to finish. Cannot find the basket or draw the foul. Hustles right back down the court. Here comes the Zebras. Etheridge wants the three, changes his mind, decides to attack. And there's Bryson coming up with a steal. Nice pass to McIlvain for his first 2 points in transition.
That went right through Claremore's arms. That was a great pass.
Steal by Bryson Smith, and he gets the assist. McIlvain with 2.
Great 2-on-1, man. That was pretty.
Over the corners, Etheridge for 3. He got it. He knew that was good as soon as it left his hands as he started running back down the court. 33-20, 13-point advantage. 4:52 to play in the third.
Is that their biggest lead of the game?
It is. McIlvain pulls up in the face. Got it! Nice job in the face of man. McIlvain now with 5.
That's his shot right there.
Cuts the lead to 10.
Isn't it amazing? You make 2 points and then the confidence starts growing.
Wild shot draws the foul. That's a Myers, a Bernard foul. And I believe that's on Cole, if I'm right. And it is, and that's Robertson's second foul, team's first. And Rex Clark will go to the Tahlequah Handyman free throw line, shooting 2.
I've seen some improvement on the Tigers here about their boxing out on the free throws. Hope it continues.
Clark makes the first of 2. Checking in the game for the Tigers is Miguel Rodriguez as he'll check in for Cole Robertson. Two for 2 at the line is Clark. 12-point lead.
Claremore's really slacked off on the defensive pressure.
McIlvain over to Donovan. Donovan, spin, nearly loses the ball. Off the rim, no good. Miguel Rodriguez with the rebound and the put back. Nice job there by Miguel Rodriguez, the junior.
He just hanging around in there and rooting around getting that ball, wasn't it?
Good rebound. And then the foul is going to be on Rogers, and that's his third foul. So we'll see. They're going to leave him in there, and they do. And that's the Zebra's second team foul of the third period.
He can cut it down to 9.
Miguel with an opportunity.
We need Zeke and McIlvain to just.
Can't get it to fall, but Donovan Smith with the rebound and one again. We'll trade these if we can.
Yeah.
So 2-point basket on the rebound by Smith. Let's see who the foul is on. If that foul's on 1, that's his 4th foul. So Rogers is now desperately in foul trouble. And a 3rd team foul for the Zebras. And so imagine that Rogers will have to come out of the game.
And their coach is saying, that's not 4. That must be 3. And he's also saying our guys didn't box out either.
Donovan at the Tahlequah handyman free throw line. Nails the and one.
Down to 7. Closest it's been a long, long time.
Tigers with some life back in them here with 4:06 to go in the third period. Number 10, catch and shoot, looks off. It is off. Rebound, Miguel Rodriguez. Way to fight it out, young man, to come up with it.
2 huge rebounds by that young man. Those are important.
Miguel.
Well, let's get it down to 5, fellas.
Inside over to Donovan, being triple teamed. Floater, got it.
Yeah.
There we go.
He's feeling
Lead
it
is
now.
5, Donovan.
He's feeling it
And
now.
timeout, Claremore. And he wanted to stop this bleeding, so he calls a timeout, and that's going to be a full timeout.
That crowd's into it now, aren't they,
We're going to
fellas?
take a break with them. Thank you for watching Green Country Sports Network.
Hello and welcome to Green Country Sports Network, your home for Tahlequah Tiger basketball. Tonight's game is brought to you by First State Bank, Tahlequah's Bank. Green Country Funeral Home, 203 Ron Rice Avenue. Horseshoe Inn and Campground, 936-229-7942. Armstrong Bank. Baker's Furniture, where you buy the best for less. State Farm Agent Laura Lunn. Hutchins Law. Countryside Wellness, Family Chiropractic Care and Clinical Nutrition. Skate House, where the good times roll. Chris's Quick Lube.
Welcome back to the Green Country Sports Network. And Tahlequah on a bit of a run themselves here, 30-35. Closes the lead, or closes the gap, if you will, to 5 points.
I think we've scored the last 7. We're on a pretty good run right here.
I know I may have been late to it, but I don't know if you guys mentioned it, but did you talk about Jersey being player of the week?
No, we didn't.
Okay.
No,
sorry.
We were waiting on you.
Waiting on you to make that announcement. Corner, 3, off the rim, rebound, Donovan Smith. So Tahlequah.
Hey, they've come back to earth on their shooting.
Taking advantage of the cold snap.
We knew they would, it's just a matter of when.
Thing is Tahlequah needs to take every single advantage. McElvain attacks baseline. Can't get a fall, but there's Donovan Smith with a rebound and a basket, and I believe that's his 20th point of the game.
Down
Cuts
to
the
3.
lead to 3.
He can't be stopped.
Well, he can't. He's so much taller and can jump over these guys. Oh,
Nice baseline attack. Throws it inside, out to the corner. Calamity of errors there for the Zebras. And nice way to finish it there. 37-32. And they're going to get a quick foul on Gunnar Holm. He's 5'10 senior. That's his second foul, and that's the 4th team foul.
While they're doing that, I want to give a quick shout out to Jersey Retzlaff for getting the Pro Mortgage and Green Country Sports Network Player of the Week. Jersey, guys, is 10 for 10 from the line this season. So.
Yeah, and she made a bunch of those in the 4th quarter against Collinsville when it was really important.
She did. She's averaged about 7 points, 10 of big ones against Collinsville, of course.
Yeah,
so congratulations, Jersey.
She was leading us to victory Tuesday.
Nice play there to give Donovan his 22nd point. Cuts the lead to 3 with 2:25 to go in the 3rd. Right now, Claremore doesn't have much of an answer for Donovan, but we've got to find a way to stop their offense. Nice pull-up three-pointer. Can't get the fall. There's Donovan Smith with another rebound. And here comes Bryson Smith. Over to McElvain. McElvain, nice spin move. Over to Zeke. And reset the offense.
Gonna set it up again.
Nice give to Donovan. What do we got here? Held ball. Go Tahlequah.
Cole, you got to be a little fancier, buddy. You stared right at him and pointed to him, and then that's... he'll learn some tricks as we go along.
So a minute 48 to go in the 3rd. Tigers down 3.
38.
Etheridge being guarded by Smith. Over to Jones. Jones, he attacks. And they're going to pick up a foul. Myers and Bernard foul. A little hand check. I believe that's on Bryson Smith. His second and the team's second foul. Jordan Daughtry checks in for Cash McElvain.
Yeah, 1:29 to go in this third period. 3-point lead right now for Claremore.
Nice lob. Can't get it to fall. Good rebound. That's going to be on Donovan. I believe that foul.
Now that's how they can stop him, get him in foul trouble.
That's his first foul of the game. Team's third foul.
Well, go rebound, fellas.
That's a Myers and Bernard foul. We'll send Etheridge to the Tahlequah Handyman free throw line, shooting 2.
So that's Donovan's first foul of the game, which is going to be huge.
Etheridge misses this first of 2. Misses both of them. Goes 0 for 2 at the line.
Great job by Cole
stays
Robertson.
3. Daughtry being pressured by man. Minute 15 to play in the third. Over to Bryson. Bryson for 3. Chance to tie. Too hard. Rebound Claremore. Minute 5 to play in the third. The scoring has slowed down for both teams here as of late. Etheridge being pressured by Smith. Errant pass. Able to come up with it. Over. Man from way downtown. Got a good look at it off the back of the rim. Rebound, Claremore. And good pickup. Claremore going to pressure.
That was
35 seconds.
That was unfortunate. We had that rebound.
Bryson Smith. We've got a moving screen called against Goose. They didn't call a foul. What happened?
I think
Step
he
out of bounds?
stepped out of bounds, yes.
Okay, well, out of bounds call. So Gage Hodgkin and Miguel Rodriguez checks back in the game. Donovan Smith going to take a break probably for this last 30 seconds to get a breather before you start the fourth. Down 5, 39-34. All sorts of substitutions going on. As Adam Eisenbart, 5'11 senior, checks in for the Zebras.
Well, that's a pretty tricky way to get some rest, is just keep subbing guys in and get a few more seconds to rest over there.
Good pressure by Gage, off the dribble. Zebras want to hold for the last shot. 10 seconds to play in the third. Corner. Good attack. Can't get it to fall. And that's the end of third. Zebras with a 5-point advantage, 39-34. We'll take a break. Thank you for watching Green Country Sports Network.
Chris's Quick Lube. Two Sisters Financial, Renda and Renita Dick. Tahlequah Handyman. H&H Quality Tires and Auto. Grace Medical Equipment. Medical equipment provided gracefully. State Representative Bob Ed Culver. The Straight Edge Barbershop, 514 South Muskogee. Myers and Bernard, your hometown real estate team. Pro Mortgage Associates. Jackson Hewitt Tax Service. First Baptist Students. B.J. Baker Trial Attorney. And as always, thanks.
Welcome back to the Green Country Sports Network. Tigers with a 5-point deficit at the start of the fourth period. Tigers will start with the ball. Everybody trying to get their shirts tucked back in. And inbounds over to Robertson. Back to Zeke, being closely guarded. Over to McIlvain at the free throw line. Got it! And one, count it. Good catch and shoot by the junior guard.
McIlvain knew he was shooting that right away. You could see it written out. He came for that screen. Around that screen, he knew he was throwing it up.
Yeah.
Donovan Smith checks back in. That was a Myers and Bernard foul. Sends him to the Tahlequah handyman free throw line. And that foul was on Tegan Mann. That's only his first foul, but it's the first team foul of the fourth period. McIlvain with the chance to cut the lead to 2.
That would be the closest. Oh.
And can't get it to fall. So the lead stays at 3. Hayden Lee, the sophomore. Tigers having a hard time getting closer than 3 right now. At one point being down 13. He's got a chance from way downtown as man. Can't get it to fall, but there's a good rebound there by Claremore and then stolen by Cole Robertson. Nice hustle there by Claremore. Can't fault them there. Just trying to get the ball back into play. Donovan Smith over to Gage Hodgson. Gage over to Robertson. And ball's thrown away. Cash is asking for a foul. Checking back in the game for the Zebras is Eli Rogers, who is in foul trouble with 4. He checks in with 6:59 to go in the game. Zebras with the 3-point advantage.
Yeah. Kind of turned into a turnover battle here.
Rogers comes and gets the ball from him. Good spin move, floater at the elbow. Can't get it to fall. Another rebound, Donovan Smith. Donovan just had to get it out of there. Lots of pressure. Good hesitation dribble. And they call him with a charge.
That is a horrible call. That is a horrible call.
Yeah, coach will get coach.
A charge, you're supposed to be in defensive position right in front of him, and he was not.
So Donovan with his second foul, the team's first foul of the fourth period, with 6.5 to go in the game.
But more importantly is we didn't get any points on that trip.
Attack baseline. He's got a short corner 3. Looks good from here. Off the rim, no good. And ball's on the ground. McIlvain somehow comes up with it. Over to Zeke. Bounce pass over to Donovan, and it's stolen by Claremore. Just a little bit too late on that pass.
Yeah.
And here comes Rogers and the Zebras.
And Zeke had a wide open 3, and that's his shot. And,
Will Jones. There's a charge. So the charge is the key of the game today on both sides. Apparently that's the call the refs like to call. And so that's Will Jones' third foul. Second team foul for the Zebras.
Donovan's got 9 boards right now. It seems like he has more than that.
Seems like that, doesn't it?
So on the verge of a double-double for Donovan Smith. 5:50 to go in the 4. Tigers still down 3.
Golly,
Telegraphed that
guys.
pass, and here comes in transition. Nice basket in transition.
That's
to
3
extend the
3 turnovers in a row when we need to execute here.
Bryson. Timeout, Tahlequah. 30-second timeout. We'll stay here.
Yeah. Well, these timeouts work wonders, get you focused again, and
Tigers have had their opportunity to climb back in this, and they've not taken advantage of it. As close as they got was 3. They had a chance to be within 2, missed the free throw there. And then again, like you said, the last 3 possessions have been turnovers. So,
and it's such a shame because we can score with Donovan any time that we could get the ball in there. You can't get it in there if you're turning it over. But again, goes back Claremore's quickness. You really have to come to the ball, and we're not doing it.
And Rogers definitely changes the game when he came back in. As you can see, the intensity picked back up as soon as he comes back into the game. So clearly a leader for them, a 5'9" senior. And so as a reminder, he is in foul trouble. So if I'm the Tigers, I would press him a little bit, you know.
Well, I know that this game is really up for grabs, and it could be ours just as easy as theirs.
So Guerrero will bring it in for the Tigers. Over to Bryson, being guarded by Rogers. Picks up the dribble, lobs inside to Donovan. Donovan, one dribble, out to Zeke. He's got a nice looking three ball. Can't get it to fall. Rebound, Bryson, and the putback. There we go, 38-41.
And Donovan Smith kept that alive. Good job. It's good to be 6'5".
3-point lead. Rogers quickly back down for the Zebras.
He's
being guarded by Donovan Smith.
He's guarding the quickest guy on the floor. Let's see what happens here. We need to switch over here a little bit.
So there is the switch. Zeke's going to pick him up now. Off the screen, inside, and they're going to get Zeke with a foul. That'll be Zeke's second foul, team's second foul. 4:41 to go in the game. Tigers down 3.
The only thing I gripe about that is that Zeke didn't do it harder. If you're going to get a foul, you might as well just knock him down.
Long pass on the other side of the court to Rogers. Here he comes, off the dribble.
They're slowing her down here, fellas.
Gets inside and then kicks back outside. Nearly has his pocket picked. Good job to force the turnover. McIlvain has him pick up the dribble and then he throws it away. So here's an opportunity, another opportunity for the Tigers. 4:18 to go in the fourth. Tigers down 3.
Boy, these guys can call that not having their shirt tucked in, can't they?
I'm telling you.
They're good at watching.
Quickly over. Zeke's got a chance. Good look at the basket. We're tied!
Yes! Yes!
Zeke Guerrero, what a time to bury it from beyond the arc. 41 all with 4 minutes to go in the game.
That was a
good job. Here comes Cole Robertson. Nice finish. Tahlequah has their lead. And it comes with 3:50 in the fourth quarter to finally complete a comeback down from 13. And now the Tahlequah crowd is back in this thing.
Yeah, Cole Robertson's gotten that passing lane and took it all away.
Almost did it again. The crowd, who's been relatively quiet all game, is now back involved. And good take by number 11. No, and they get a charge. Another charge.
Ouch, I hope he's okay.
He took a hard fall. Is that Will Jones? That's his 4th foul. Hope he's all right as he took a big shot there.
I'm not going to lie, I kind of thought that was a block because he was pretty low under there. But
yeah,
I've never seen
But
so
we don't
many
have that
charges.
arch. Luckily, we don't have that little arch.
That's
I
right.
usually like having that arch, but that one might have saved us there. I don't know.
Bryson Smith bringing it down with a 2-point advantage with 3:20 to go.
Let's keep going, keep scoring.
Trying to set up the offense. Double screen set up for Smith. Over to McIlvain. McIlvain to his right, spins back left. Nice move, floater. Can't get it to fall. Claremore with the rebound. Nice move, just not enough oomph on it. And here comes Claremore. Etheridge, he attacks baseline. Kicks it out. Rogers with a 3-point chance to lead. No, off the front of the rim. Ball's on the ground. Rebound, Claremore. Number 12 gathers and shoots, misses, and here we go. Zeke with great position, and I believe that's on Etheridge, if I'm correct. That's only the 4th team foul.
He's very demonstrative with his when he gets a foul called on him.
So Zeke had position, and they say he came through him. People want to say the over the back.
Oh, gosh. Oh, gosh.
Jordan Daughtry checks in for the Tigers.
So we got Donovan and Cole at top of this key. See what kind of play we want to go here.
Screen off the screen to Zeke, wanting to get it to Donovan. Being contested is Daughtry. Off the screen is Bryson. Floater to Donovan. Blocking foul. Let's see, is it basket good or is it on the floor? He called a block, but let's see. Basket. Basket is good. And he'll go to the Myers. That's a Myers-Bernard foul. He'll go to the Tahlequah handyman free throw line for the chance of an and one.
Wow.
Yeah, we had a great angle from that. That guy just fell. You got to give Donovan a chance to land when he jumps, and when he came down, the guy just fell. And they've been doing that all night. Apparently, both teams are.
So Tahlequah with a chance to extend the lead. We'll see what happens here. Timeout, Claremore.
Trying to
see
ice
if
the
it's
free
going to
throw
be a
shooter
30
here.
or a full.
I think that's probably first block they've called possibly the whole game.
That's going to be a full timeout, so we're going to take it with them. Thank you for watching Green Country Sports Network.
Are you a fitness beginner who is struggling to lose weight? Maybe you've tried tons of different diets, but nothing seems to work. Maybe you're looking in the mirror, you're not happy about the reflection that's staring back at you. At Elevated Aesthetics, we help fitness beginners learn how to lose 15 to 20 pounds in 6 months or less, guaranteed without having to give up their favorite foods. On average, each client that joins loses at least 28.6 pounds inside of the program. So if you're interested, text info to 918-265-4477. That's 918-265-4477. Chat soon.
Welcome back to the Green Country Sports Network. Mercy.
Craig gave us some stats there. Donovan's 10 for 17, I believe is what he said. 4 for 6 from the line. 22 points and how many? 9 boards.
Yeah, so 24 points with a chance to add his 25th.
He's probably making the play for the Player of the Week, especially considering he hit the tip-in winner the other night.
I would probably agree with that.
2:06 in this game right here. This is a huge free throw, as they all are at this point in the game. What do we got? 4-point lead.
4-point lead with a chance to make it 5 at the Tahlequah handyman free throw line.
And Claremore has gone cold. They've missed some shots they've been making all game.
The other thing to keep note of is that was Claremore's 5th team foul, so we're in the bonus, and that is a good basket there by Donovan Smith. 46-41, 5-point advantage for the Tigers.
Work on defense. Got to work on defense.
Rogers out for a 3-ball. Got it. Rex Clark cuts the lead to 2. Minute 48 to go. Over to Zeke.
That's why that free throw was so huge a while ago.
2-point advantage for the Tigers. Over to McIlvain.
Let's execute here, guys.
McIlvain to Donovan. Minute 30.
Execute your plays.
Off the screen, back to Donovan, nearly loses it, backs him in. Nice finish there by Donovan Smith. 27 points for the senior. Minute 20 to go, Tigers up 4. Rex Clark trying to get it over to Etheridge. Etheridge going to attack, and they're going to get a blocking foul against, I believe, let's see if that's on Smith.
Oh, I think.
And that is on Cole Robertson.
Yeah.
His 3rd. The team's 3rd. Comes with 1:11 to go in the game.
If you stand up and stick your hands straight up while they're still dribbling the ball, you're lost. You got to stay down and move.
Bounce pass to Etheridge. Wild shot. Can't come up with it. But he gets it. tosses to him at the 3 ball, and there's the air ball.
That was huge.
Tahlequah in no hurry. Now, let Claremore have a taste of their own medicine when it comes to the stall game. Bryson being trapped, nearly loses it, and then gets caught on his, as he's trying to do the behind the back, he gets hung up on his back, and he's confused by that. You traveled, son. That's what happened. 51.7 seconds. Got to take care of the basketball this late in the game.
Boy, we're not making it easy on ourselves, are we?
48-44. Tigers clinging to a 4-point advantage. Clock running with 46 seconds to go. Good block there by Donovan Smith. 33 seconds inside to Donovan. They got numbers. They're going to pull it out. Timeout, Tahlequah. Smart timeout there by Dwayne Jones on a 30-second call. 30.7 seconds remaining in the game. Tigers clinging to a 4-point lead.
Okay, let's explain that why Donovan wasn't called with a foul down there. This kid takes it, he's dribbling just as fast as he can. Donovan's backing up, and he just throws one up there and throws it right into Donovan's hands. So he's in defensive position, and he's just backing up.
So
as long as you're in a defensive position, it's not a foul.
So Claremore, you got to be looking to foul here. They are in double bonus. I guess it's not double bonus, it's just bonus. Sorry, the old rule slipped out just then.
Yeah, 30 seconds to go.
So 30 seconds to go for the Tigers. Got to be smart here. Take care of the basketball.
Kelly's player of the game may be tough to decide on here.
I don't know. I think it should be. No, I'm just kidding. It's got to be.
Yeah, but we got to finish this game out here. It's a long way from over.
Trying to inbound. Nice job to Cole Robertson. Nice finish. 50-44, 6-point advantage by the Tigers. 22 seconds. Rogers kicks it over. Time is not their friend now. Over to Etheridge. 16 seconds. Trying to get a 3-point shot. They find one. Off the rim. Rebound Robertson. Bryson Smith going to be fouled. 9.1 seconds, and the Tigers can taste victory. Talk about a comeback for the Cardiac Tigers. At one point down 13 points, and now with a 6-point advantage over the Zebras.
They've scored, Claremore scored 16 points in the second half after getting 28 in the first. So
Tahlequah never had the lead until the fourth quarter, and then when they got it, they have not relinquished it.
You know, I remember, Kelly, we've been doing this 3 or 4 years. I remember 3 or 4 years ago, Tahlequah would have lost this game sure as the world. You know, if it got close, they were not going to win it. So kudos to these guys for doing what it takes.
Bryson Smith misses the first of 2 at the Tahlequah Handyman free throw line. Misses the second one, so they still have a 2-possession ball game here with 6 seconds. Rogers pulls up a 3-point attempt. Off the rim, no good. Count it. Tahlequah wins 50-46 to remain perfect in 5A3 district play. Final thoughts, Coach?
Well, I like I said a while ago, we just did what we needed to do to win, and played well enough to win. Defense was fantastic. Cole Robertson came on a few big plays there at the end. Of course, all the Tigers did. So my thoughts are, I am so impressed with these boys.
Yeah, very good game tonight, especially after coming back from Tuesday at a tough game, not a heartbreaking game, but you know, like that, whatever you want to call it, that intense game. So, and we do want to say congratulations to Donovan, as he is going to be the Pro Mortgage and Green Country Sports Network Player of the Week.
Donovan Smith put the Tigers on his back tonight and established some senior leadership, and again led them back from a 13-point deficit. Tigers got the lead late in the fourth and never let go of it. So outstanding job there to keep fighting by these Tigers.
Yeah, we got to say a shout out to a couple more sponsors who, if we didn't have them, we wouldn't have this broadcast.
Yeah, State Representative Big Ed Culver, Sponsor us from the beginning. State Farm Insurance, Laura Lund. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there. Jackson Hewitt Tax Service, taxes done right your way, and they are doing taxes right now. So take your pay stub down there. Horseshoe Inn Campground. So thank you for all of our sponsors. Couldn't do it without you.
That's right. All right, Ashley.
Well, it's Christmas time, and next action for the Lady Tigers will be at the Tournament of Champions.
We will not be broadcasting.
So you're going to have to come out and watch them. But as for Coach Gary Wing and Dr. Kelly Calloway, Craig Wing, and Ryan Hosley, I'm Ashley Stevens. Thank you for watching Green Country Sports Network, and good night.
Gina will be home in 11 minutes, young lady.